Yes.
All right, friends, D&D. So, last time that we played, Zuma, you weren't here, so I'll get everyone caught up. A meeting of the Council of Ire was called, and all 31 living members attended. The 32nd member happened to be unable to attend, as you guys fucking killed the god. The death of Kelimvor was discussed, followed by the reveal of the Council's plans for the magic, to be spread across Toril. You discussed the of Shar, and also the concept that somebody was playing with time, and it wasn't clear who yet. Somebody on the council, likely. But the council discussed their plan with you, and what the actual plan for the council was this whole time. It's to shatter the Veil of Mystra and allow their magic and the magic of all divinities to be spread across Toril and be shared with mortals, so that mortals may kind of rise up a little bit, so that we can improve. Poe on the council, yes, so that we can improve the lives of those mortals. There were some good points made about technology and progression, but ultimately this seems to be the plan to go with. And the next step, as discussed, the players decided to meet in Waterdeep for the assault on Ruthramar's temple, as this you decided was the next logical place to go. You kind of had to choose between, are you confronting AshWinter first, or are you confronting Azakiel first? And it was chosen that Azakiel should be the one to be dealt with, first. In order to do this, you did decide to meet in Waterdeep in 24 hours at Eve's Inn. During that 24-hour span of time, a couple of you kind of quickly gathered information on things and took a moment to yourself before the craziness goes back. Oz, I think you were out at this point, but you did receive a little bit of...
fell asleep.
Yeah, I know, it's okay. You did receive a little bit of information on the layout of the Temple of Umberlee from the collective, and how to access the secret entrance to the bottom of the temple, where Ruthermar is supposedly performing this ritual to summon Slackerthrell the Kraken. And Groen, you went to tend to your farm for a while. You set up some contingencies in case you don't make it back.
Yeah.
And then
What's
you
that
all...
bird's name again?
God, I don't remember at this point.
I'm gonna look it up. I didn't put it in my thing.
Okay, that's fine. So ultimately, you did all meet in AshWinter at Eve's Inn. Took a long rest, so you were all refreshed for the day. And as you wake, kind of gather and begin kind of almost this kind of strut down one of the main avenues in Waterdeep towards Umberlee's temple in the Temple District. As you do so, you find...
As a note,
okay.
Lily would have communicated telepathically with Oz that she found the Aether Gate, and that she has an idea.
Okay.
Just so Oz knows.
Okay. So Oz, you know that information.
God.
The Aether Gate is a powerful artifact that allows one to travel between crystal spheres. So you could go from Toril to Aram and Aram to Toril, etc. As you're walking down this kind of broad avenue in Waterdeep, you are suddenly confronted by several individuals. Many of them are cloaked or hooded, their identities kind of shrouded in shadow. And as they kind of step out of this alley, you see them dragging this red-skinned, tiefling-like individual kind of through the street towards you. And they present him at the group's feet. One of them reveals their hood back, showing a woman with fair skin and a scar across one eye. She kind of narrows her eyes at Oz. We've completed our investigation. We found the subject guilty of no charges other than incompetence. You see, Cormier is now kind of kneeling at your feet, just like, what is going on?
Just continue with your duties, my guy.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
I have, I had to make sure that I can trust everyone, and you are my most trustworthy.
Most trustworthy, yes, of course. He kind of like rises, and one of the investigators kind of pushes him back down just a little bit. Yes,
Keep your hands off of him.
they step back really quickly and remove their hands. Yes.
Where was this?
This is all right in front of you.
Like after we've gone into the secret entrance?
No. You're walking down the avenue in Waterdeep.
Oh, okay. Because where we left off, we had gone into the secret entrance already. All right, I got
You hadn't gone into the secret
Nope.
entrance already. You had almost arrived at the water temple.
Oh, I thought we had found it behind the Umberlee statue, or no, behind the statue of the Kraken
No,
Society
we were
thing.
told where it was.
Yeah, you
in
were
the
told where it
secret
was, but you hadn't actually gone down there.
Okay, I misunderstood. All right,
Yeah,
sorry.
you're fine. So yeah, in the middle of the street, this happens, and Cormier kind of, as you say this, he kind of emboldens himself a little bit. And he, get your hands off of me, and he stands up, full, like completely, like full chest. He's not a very like physical individual, but as he does this, the assassin kind of recoils a little bit and looks to you, Oz, bows slightly. We found this one to be pure of intent.
Good. I never doubted it for a second. You just gotta make sure.
Handsome Jack is strong with this one. Cormier turns. Yes, I understand a test of my faith. I am yours, and he kind of like salutes over his chest. I am yours. Yes.
I want to insight check that.
Yeah, sure. Insight check.
Don't grovel. It's not a good look.
You're like mumbling this under your breath, like no, stop.
I do have
he's like waving his hand in front of his throat, like no.
That's a 21.
You got to be stronger than the assassins. 21. Jeez. Okay.
Eve also
yeah.
rolled a 20.
Yeah, she rolled a 20. Okay, yeah, 21 and a 20. He's being completely truthful. This is a man that is 100% devout in his faith.
Oh.
You just shook your head.
100% loyal to Oz.
100%. This dude is like the most zealous pastor ever lived. What should we do with him, your lord? My lord?
Don't do anything with him. Continue to let him do his duties. Your job was to make sure that he was honest in his duties. You've completed your task.
Did you
She
have
bows
to
you whatever
drag him
he
like
tells
that,
you
though?
to do.
We did. Yes. He would not come willingly.
Yes, now do whatever he tells you to do.
They all look to him. He turns around. I have plans. Lots of plans. He looks back to you. We're going to grow really quickly.
Oz just dabs him up.
God damn it. He looks back to the assassins. Can one of you teleport me to Silvery Moon? And one of the assassins nods. Off we go. And you watch as they teleport off to Silvery Moon.
Good. Love that. I needed to make sure that at least one person was 100% loyal to Oz.
you at least have that small. I had actually forgotten that you sent them after him for a little bit, and I was like, oh yeah, I forgot to do those story rolls. Okay. So yeah, after that brief interruption, you kind of all shake it off a little bit and continue your like X gonna give it to you montage down the avenue of Waterdeep. Eventually arriving at the front of the Temple of Umberlee, you see that there are 2 guards posted. These are city guards that are posted at the front of the temple. There are statues to the temple of to the goddess herself, and probably about like 3 or 4 minutes before you arrive, there's just this heavy drizzle that sets in, and it's been raining quite a bit in Waterdeep recently. There have been basically the equivalent of kaiju attacks, more or less, over the last couple of days, and you're fairly confident that they are originating from this temple. Nonetheless, the guard does not seem to be aware of this, or maybe they don't care, as the two guards do kind of give you a nod as you walk up the large steps. Waterdeep is in water. Whoa, sounds like they're in deep trouble. All right. And you see an attendant at the doors kind of bows to you. Proclamants for Her Majesty. Give yourselves to the sea, and the sea will give you life. And he opens the door. As you all kind of like side-eye him and begin walking in, as you pass, he does kind of murmur, "The master is expecting you."
I think everybody's expecting us.
We're kind of a big deal.
Damn it, I was literally opening my mouth to say that. Fuck!
As he shuts the door behind you, as you enter into the temple, you enter into a wide room filled with, really the only word for this is opulence. There are statues. Go ahead.
Quick question. It's stone throughout here, right?
The floor is stone. The walls are this like elegantly carved marble.
Could I earth elemental and like dig down into the earth and earth glide below them?
Yeah. As you're kind of entering, because the whole way it's workstone. Can you earth glide and workstone?
I'm pretty sure.
Might be worth checking out. As you enter into this wide room. The walls are this kind of elegantly
No,
carved.
I cannot.
Okay, yeah, I didn't think so. This is workstone because it's like basically not cobblestone, but like stone bricks as the floor.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, unfortunately, you wouldn't be able to earth glide here. It's your choice if you want to enter as an earth elemental, though. That's all. That's all you.
Air elemental.
Okay.
Question.
Yes.
Does a spell scroll still... So, because the way spell scrolls are made, right? You have to cast the spell into the scroll. If you have a spell scroll of that spell, do you still have to take the full casting time to cast it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the spell scrolls imitate the casting time of the spell scroll itself.
Okay.
Or of the main spell itself.
Yep. Gotcha. All right.
Yep. As you enter in, you see this elegant temple filled with just opulent decorations. The walls are this just elegantly carved marble, and on the marble itself there is looks like enamel, or at first it looks like enamel, and then you notice it's not. This is lapis that is currently creating this like ocean floor on the marble itself that seems to wrap around all the walls. Within the lapis itself, you see at the very bottom of all of the of this massive mural that spans the entirety of the surface area of the wall of this temple. You see at the bottom there are strange looking sea creatures, and occasionally you see tentacles that are artistically emerging from the bottom of the mural. Above the mural you see a large gathering of clouds, and you see ships that are being tossed upon waves made out of lapis inlaid in the marble itself. The floor of this temple is a dark gray granite, carved in kind of this manner to almost weirdly resemble like basalt. And as you see this kind of pattern along the floor, it leads from this entryway towards the center of the temple, where you see that a channel has been carved to hold this large kind of river of water that's about 10 feet wide. Two large waterfalls on either side of the temple, on the same side as the entrance, kind of gently cascade down some of this carved granite and marble into this channel, and they form this almost river-like system throughout the floor itself, which you watch kind of splits off at the back of the temple and flows into two large outlets on either side. A large raised altar presents the symbol of Umberlee to the temple at the very back, and you see a priest, elderly and kind of almost looking decrepit, honestly, bent at the side, she walks. You would assume she'd need a cane, but she does seem to move more elegantly than first appearances as she turns swiftly and looks to you with a cocked head. One eye bulges slightly larger than the other, almost out of its socket, as the other one is very small and kind of closed. You see another individual not far from her, a humanoid male, though human would be a stretch for his current appearance, as he is covered in what looks like barnacles and sea slugs. As they crawl over him, he wields a large trident, and in his other hand, he has this kind of strange crustacean-like shield. And you watch as it moves in his hand, these kind of large legs that keep it attached to his arm. A temple guard, perhaps. The priest addresses you with her large eye kind of tilted forward, a better look at you. You are here for more.
Say that again, please. You lagged out in the middle.
No! You are here for Ruthramar.
Yes. I'd like to see my father.
She seems almost a little taken aback by that statement. Your father? Are you the spawn of the Kraken's chosen?
I don't know what that means.
You can see Ruthramar, but he has unfortunately descended below to the place where you are not allowed. You're free to wait for him if you'd like. You watch the kind of like barnacled humanoid take several steps into the deep current that's currently just rushing through the room.
So, like, right below us.
Elsewhere. She gives you this big toothy grin.
I want to insight check that.
Okay, roll an insight check. You're all here, Steven.
I don't know why that rolled twice. That's a 13.
Yeah, 13. You can't get a read on this lady. She's number one, she's fucking crazy. You can tell that much. Number two, you have no idea if she's lying or not.
Okay.
The crazy make trade crazy. 16.
Don't you have advantage because you have a necklace?
Oh yeah, I do, don't I? 22.
Yeah, we all do, I think.
22?
Yep, it's an earring, but yes.
Oh, yeah.
She's probably telling the truth.
Absolutely.
You get the sense that the word below here is almost metaphorical.
Metaphorical. Crazy begets crazy.
And you said there was a current?
Yeah. In fact, give me a second here, and I'll switch you over to a map.
We like those.
I know, right?
And Oz, everyone is here.
Yeah, everyone. Yeah, everyone's here.
Oh,
Beep boop.
that was Oz.
I think his Discord crashed. It does that
Probably.
sometimes.
Well, he was on his phone, I think.
Well, I'm gonna blame myself because I sent him a really funny meme because we communicate things.
How dare you?
Fair.
Oh, okay, I see.
You should be slapped. I'm kidding.
Oz, if you didn't hear me to answer your question, yes, everyone's here.
Mic
And
check
so I-
1 2.
Mic check 1 2. Steven, can you hear us?
The way.
There we go. There we go.
Ren.
Forgot I accidentally muted myself.
You're fine.
By
Yeah,
the
what's up?
way, Ren, fuck you. Because I
Why?
still have X gonna give it to you stuck in my head now. You motherfucker.
You just walk down. X gonna give it to you.
So, do
Fuck
these
you
currents
on your own.
lead deeper in?
No. So these currents right here, and there's no like dynamic lighting on this map or anything, but
Yeah.
these
I
currents
was
right
gonna
here.
ask if we should be able to see everything or not.
Yeah, you should be able to see everything. Honestly, there's no like everywhere in this area as well lit, so I didn't bother with dynamic lighting. These currents right here run down. They start way up, like 40 feet up, and they run over this kind of like hard slope of granite and marble. And then they run into these currents right here, which are now like a channel in the floor. These are pretty flush with the floor itself, until you get to right here, and these start to slope way down. So these slope down. These come from the top.
Okay. So I'm assuming the way we would get to him is through, and Lily points at both of those exits, the places the currents lead down.
She smiles.
You're free to try. As this
Uh,
temple steward, I am afraid I'm not allowed to let visitors down there currently. There's maintenance.
Don't you
I
mean a
communicate.
summoning ritual?
I communicate with Lily telepathically because I think I can do that. And
Uh,
do you want I say, do you want me to go? It's obviously in I don't know what language this
Primordial.
motherfucker speaks.
Yeah, it's primordial.
Based. Yeah, elementals all.
So, as someone who's personally seen the Kraken,
It's Aron.
might I be able to get a little more information?
Unfortunately not. I'm afraid this is where your journey ends.
You
You're
wouldn't be
free
the
to
first
leave.
to say that. You know that,
Well,
right?
that's bullshit.
So let me get this straight.
Uh-huh.
You serve Ruthermar, correct?
I serve the Kraken. I serve
Mm.
Umberlee.
Right. But Ruthermar is more or less, above you in station.
That is correct. He is the High Priest.
And so, you know how strong he is.
She smiles.
What do you think he would do if he found out you weren't letting his daughter in? And secondly, what do you think I will do if you do not let me pass?
I believe his exact words were, "Bring me her fingers."
Cool.
As a specialist of removing fingers, if you lay a hand on her, I will delete your existence.
I can do that.
You watch the this center the kind of like barnacled knight individual walks further into the rushing current. You see it's probably about probably like 3 feet high. So anywhere within the current, if you don't have a swim speed, is going to be difficult terrain. Ooh. And
Guess what?
then,
Everybody has swim speed.
he kind of presents his trident for a second. You watch several elementals rise up out of the current, these water elementals. These water elementals, Groen, you notice this as you are somewhat of an expert in elementals.
What?
What? These water elementals are not normal water elementals. There's something wrong with them. The way they form is so much more chaotic and unstable than what you would normally expect a water elemental to have. Water flows. They are almost like there's something else.
I
have
just quickly look at Lily and I say, sickness.
I have a question about the guy that's in the water. How deep is it on him?
It's just up to his waist.
Okay, I'm gonna sort of spell cast polymorph on him and make him a fish.
You're gonna make him a fish? Okay.
Actually,
Let's go
no,
ahead.
A rat.
Okay. Let's go ahead and get some initiative rolls.
No.
So I don't have time to say anything else.
What are you saying? You do have
I
a
didn't up for this. Why do I have to roll initiative?
because it's combat time.
You were
I was-
hold on. You were in a party with Oz. You immediately signed up for this.
I was literally about to say, so how does I know you have a relationship with Sariel. And if he couldn't stand up to us, what makes you think you can?
You're free to roll an intimidation check if that's what you're trying to get out of this.
Cool. I also pull out Sariel's head.
Okay, yeah. Go ahead and roll an intimidation check.
His new head.
How do you,
I do have both,
how
yes.
how do you want to die?
Does that give me advantage by any chance?
Sure, yeah, go ahead.
All right, cool.
Yeah,
Can I
Eve
argue
would wait
guidance as
until
well?
this-
Yeah, go for it.
So just to confirm, this is where the water's coming from, and it's going out this way, right?
Yes, uh-huh.
So
That's the only one.
theoretically, as we go this direction, it's going to get deeper and deeper.
Yes, uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah,
cool.
it
Just making
looks
sure.
like the temple also slopes slightly in this direction. It's not like a hard slope, but there is a
Mhm.
slight slope here.
One other quick question: how ceilings? How high up? Like size?
The ceilings in here probably 50-ish feet.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
21.
21, yeah. Okay. She does not appear to be afraid of you in the least, and neither does the kind of like barnacled knight in the center.
All right.
There's a reason I didn't call for that check. They're both immune to frighten.
Oh.
Yeah.
All
This
right.
is the Barnacle Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to polymorph his ass.
He's a deep knight. All right. Yeah, so Eve.
Oh, I didn't roll initiative. Oops.
Oh,
It's
whoops.
about
Yeah,
to
go
be
ahead and roll
6 foot deep night.
Does he like? Is he deep? Because he like puts out a lot of like slam poetry. Is that what
He
it
does. He does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Love
Okay.
that. Love that. I respect the art.
My heart moves like this water, and I can't believe. Anyway, so as Eve, you do this. You subtle spell polymorph. You said correct?
Yep.
And that's on the deep knight.
Yep.
Okie dokie.
No
Is
more poetry for you.
what is the DC for this guy?
23 is what he needs to succeed on.
Hot diggity damn. Okay. And you're turning him into a rat.
Yep.
All
I
right.
need to be able to see him instead of a fish.
I mean, you know the water's deep, but we'll see what happens here.
Bye.
I love the nat one followed by Sam. I have missed you.
Sam, hello, Sam.
The worst part is, that's not the worst member of our party in terms of rolls.
Nope.
He rolled lower than me and
Nah,
still got higher
I
than
think I'll
me.
do a fish. That way he doesn't drown.
Okay, you need to give me a decision here. Are you doing a fish
so
or
he
a rat?
doesn't drown, because he's
Alright.
probably gonna go down the current.
Okay, and it's a wisdom save?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
1 second.
It is.
Wisdom save.
Okay. He has advantage on these. For some reason it rolled private, but that's an 18. Is that a success?
No.
So, nail.
Okay, that is a fail. You just watch him. He raises his trident, some elementals pop up, and then all of a sudden he just disappears into a fish, falls into the current.
All I want is that sound to be in the actual game.
I love it. Bloop. Bye,
All right,
fish.
so yeah, that guy is currently a fish. So we're gonna mark him as polymorph. We're just gonna put a red thing on him. He's a fish. And that's gonna end the kind of subtle surprise round here.
Eve just looks innocent as all hell. I don't know what you're talking about.
As this happens, the priestess kind of like her eyes bulge for a second. She smiles. It's time, and you watch her her form kind of bulges for a second before like these 6 or 7 tentacles just all of a sudden burst from her back. Her arms grow long, like way uncomfortably long, and they start dragging along the ground. As she raises them, her like the entire top of her robe just kind of unfurls, and you just watch this mass of tentacles just spill forth. And she rises up, probably 10 feet tall, into this strange tentacled, bizarre monster. Shadow Scale has the first go. I almost called her Snowflake like 5 times in my head.
That's this one.
Same.
This is
Yeah,
Hentai
she's the
bitch?
tentacle monster. Yeah.
okay.
hmm
Uh,
That's the flying tentacle monster.
flying tentacle monster. Okay, flying tentacle monster is gonna get a, this to her face.
What's this?
1 second, let me, come on, cast. There we go. This to her. Oh, there.
Okay, so 22. A 22 just hits. So 16 points of necrotic damage as it slams into her. She like this kind of sickly dark hand manages to brush past one of the tentacles, and you watch parts of it turn black. Seems to hurt her, but not, not enough. All right, is that the end of your turn?
He's going to start flying.
Okay, how high up is she
high
going?
The ceiling begins?
Ceilings in here are 50 feet.
She's gonna go up 30.
Okay,
I got it.
perfect. All right, and that's gonna end. It's gonna end Shadowscale's turn. The Priest is going to use a legendary action here. She's going to cast a spell. As you watch 4 of her tentacles kind of spin around each other, rather than any kind of arcane lights or anything like that,
Damn
the
it.
tentacles themselves form a glyph. And you watch as this kind of light emerges from her. She's going to go ahead and she's going to target. Oh, she can hit all of you actually.
Or she couldn't.
Or she couldn't. Oops.
I forgot to mention beforehand that I actually moved. Oh, no, I'm kidding.
Oh, we couldn't have moved.
Give me a second here. I'm trying to. The Roll20 sheets sometimes don't work for me, and it's getting to be a little old actually. There we go. All right. She's gonna go ahead and cast Meteor Swarm. As as the meteors fall down towards the group. Let's see, what is the radius of that? Radius is 40 feet. So she is going to center it kind of back here. That shouldn't hit any. Oh, it's gonna hit. It's gonna hit both the Myrmidons if she centers it right there.
Along with, is it gonna hit him?
No, he's just outside of range. She's gonna on this point. She's gonna hit one of her Myrmidons, but that's okay. She's fine with that. I need all of you to make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Yes.
Yes. Fun.
Yes. What? Fucking Inazuma just like ninja dodges out of the way. He's like, now fuck this meteor.
Nat 1 into Nat 20.
Nice.
Sounds like
What
Zuma
the fuck?
things.
Hello? Fuck all of you.
I just want to point this out.
I didn't
Wait,
do it. It's not me this time.
hold on.
Yeah.
There's something really important. I need to actually check the wording on Staff of the Magi.
Okay.
Um,
If you're talking about absorption, I think it has to target only you.
yes, it does have to check only me. Okay, but I do have advantage on saving throws.
You do. Go ahead. Okay.
Do I get my proficiency bonus on saving throws through the?
Just as a note, I would like to
Yeah,
hellish
so-
rebuke.
If they are a physical saving throw, which is the first 3, strength, dexterity, and con,
Yeah.
you'll roll off of the elemental sheet.
It's a sheet.
Yes.
But I was just asking, do I get to add my proficiency bonus on top of that?
Yes, actually, yeah. As a wild, you do actually. Yes.
So
So
that's
whatever your
26.
proficiency bonus. Blech. All right. So if you rolled under a 19, you will take the full brunt of the damage.
I would also like to sork spell this.
What are you sork spelling?
Giving her disadvantage on the saving throw and doing a
Is she-
6th level hellish rebuke.
Oh, okay. Is she in range for Hellish Rebuke? I'm pretty sure it's 30 feet.
There's the range. Everything's kind of lagging, so it's kind of difficult to
Anyway,
check shit.
87 plus 73, that's 160 points of damage. If you failed,
60
which is
shit.
yeah, if you failed, which is a 19, which is an 18 or under, you're gonna take 160 points of damage, with roughly half of that being fire and the rest being bludgeoning.
Okay, how much half if it has fire?
Are you resistant to fire?
I'm a tiefling, yes.
Okay, so you're gonna take 120.
Oh goody, because I would have been unconscious.
Okay, and if you succeeded, which is rolled a 19 or above, take 80 points of damage. As this meteor just crashes down, many of you have to kind of like scatter in order to avoid being crushed by it. Oz, did you happen to succeed on your save? Oh, you did not.
No, I did not.
Okay, 160 points of
You
damage to
have
you then.
Indomitable. Don't forget about that.
Could I have uncanny
You are a
dodge
fighter.
at some point?
I am
180.
indomitable. I do
It
have
said 80,
indomitable.
right?
Indomitable lets me roll again, correct?
To reroll one time.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that.
Yes, 80 Heather.
Okay, thank you.
I'm gonna need to
Zuma,
do
you can
that.
uncanny dodge, which would have the damage for you. So if you succeeded, that's 40.
Okay, cool.
Still no.
16, still no.
I
can't
can't
do
my hellhound
Question.
shit.
Question
20
for you.
Does a 28 make it?
Okay, all right. This is getting a little ridiculous. Okay,
Sorry.
Jordan first.
Sorry. Because I've never used this before, if I absorb elements, does that apply to this
It'll apply
cast
to
of
the
the spell?
Yeah, it'll apply to this cast of the spell, and it'll apply to the fire damage only, which would give you 120 damage if you failed. Did you fail?
No, I passed. I succeeded.
Okay, then that's gonna put you down to 60 points of damage total.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
Okay, that's fine. All right, so you'll take 60 points of damage. Who else had a question?
Does 23 concentration check work?
23. How much damage did you take?
120.
No.
Okay.
You lose concentration.
Okay. Well, Barnacle guy's back.
he turns into a fish and then turns right back, and you see him like sour look on his face. Okay. Anyone else have any questions?
Yeah, I guess my dog is dead now.
He's
I
a-
would say that
Still,
Shibu is
he's-
unconscious.
Okay, unconscious. Okay, cool.
Yeah, he is unconscious. So he's at
by the
0
way,
HP.
Jeff's token is broken, and I had to do it off his sheet. Because he has 13 health. He has 95 health.
Keep it tracked elsewhere, because if you edit the sheet, he's an NPC. It's gonna, or no, he's not actually. Never mind. Go ahead. Do whatever you need to do.
What types of damage were it again? Sorry.
Fire and bludgeoning.
Fire and bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning is magical, right?
Yes, it's all magical.
Okay. Just making sure.
If you're resistant to bludgeoning damage,
Resistant to non-magical bludgeoning damage.
okay, yeah, this is magical bludgeoning then.
Yep.
Okay. All right. So as the meteor crashes, many of you have to scurry just to survive it on this massive impact, and she kind of cackles as the tentacles unfurl in the glyph. That's going to be the end of her legendary action here. Oz, it's now your turn.
That hurt.
Yeah.
Real bad.
Just a little bit.
I went from 204 to 44 health, guys.
Hey, Jeff went to 515 HP, and I went to 40. Congratulations.
20th
Alright,
level
where's
Arcana
this-
Cleric.
Where's this fucking dumb twat at?
She's all the way in the back.
Back here.
Okay, so
Oh, she thinks she's safe back there?
this bitch.
Clearly.
Cool.
I'm
so
sorry,
we're
that
gonna
wasn't a
move up to this
legendary action. That was a
motherfucker.
parry action. I'm dumb.
How much did he
We're gonna
take?
move up to this fucker right here.
Oh yeah.
He's got
Okay.
roll.
Okay.
I'm not happy. Oz, I would like to rage.
Okay. Oz rages. I forget. Do you turn into the werewolf when you rage, or is that something else? I can't remember anymore. You have
It's,
like 5 different
bear
bonus
form.
actions. Oh, that's
It's
right. That's
bear
right.
form.
That's right.
So
The
I'm,
fucking
bear
bear
form.
comes out. You fucking revenant on this dude.
This motherfucker.
Okay. This Myrmidon is dead as fuck, by the way. That meteor killed this dude so hard.
Yep, bye, dead.
Oh my god, 28. Yeah, that's definitely gonna hit. As he comes back from being a
Doesn't he
fish.
get advantage?
No. Why would he get advantage here?
Raging?
No, that's reckless attack. Do you want to use your reckless attack?
Yeah.
Sure, fuck it. You have advantage on all attacks, and all attacks have advantage against you for the remainder of the round. Go ahead and roll damage, because all of those definitely fucking hit. This dude has like 19 AC. Jesus. Okay, alright, hold on. 10 plus 2 plus 20 plus 2.
Don't forget your sneak attack as well. It crits.
Oh, that's
Oh my
Sneak
fucking.
Thank you, Heather.
Yeah,
You're
he
so
has-
nice.
What do you not have? Oh my
Roll sneak
god.
I
attack
have-
again.
I have all of the things.
Okay. Alright.
Roll
And
sneak
then-
attack again because it crit.
Yeah.
Who has
alright.
more riders, Inazuma or Steven?
I think you're pretty even at this point, but
Yeah,
both
I
of you
think
have a lot
so.
of riders. Steven, what's your rage damage? You're like a level 2 barbarian or 3?
I am level 3.
Okay, so your rage damage is 3, I think, per hit.
Yeah.
Alright, great. So plus another 9 damage. Yeah, okay, no problem. 109 points of damage to this dude as you just charge him down. He appears back from being a fish, and Black Razor just starts carving this dude up. He is instantly hurt, and you feel loose within you as you rage. Loose almost seems to rage with you. This kind of like dual mind that you've got going on. It's like endless screaming, internal screaming, but more angry. Yeah,
Big
so
oof,
100
No,
dog.
it's outward screaming. There is outward screaming.
there is outward screaming. 109 points of damage to this guy as you just fucking carve his ass up. He is looking bloodied right away.
So your boy's gonna action surge.
Okay, great.
That's what I'm gonna do. If I can scroll up, there we go. And I'm also going to use a charge of Ein to teleport. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 feet.
Okay.
To this dumb bitch.
Oh my god.
Right here.
Yes! You just charge this dude down, barrel into him, run him through with Black Razor, and as you teleport, it like cuts out his side. You appear directly in front of her, all tentacles, and she's like cackling, looking at the group, and looks down at you. Nani?
He literally just pulled a warrior from WoW. He used his charge and then heroic.
Oh my god.
As Lily yells across the fucking battlefield.
Do it. Do it. Yeah, that hits. All of those hit. She like fruitlessly tries to shield the first one and it just crashes. You just poke like slash straight through the barrier, lop off one of her tentacles, roll damage on all of those.
Alright, I am doing so now.
I love this song.
Let's fucking go roll.
This song
piece of
makes me
dog
think of
shit.
Warlords of Draenor.
Yeah,
Like, this is 100% an Iron Horde song.
I can see it.
My
Roll the what the heck?
I guess it
Yeah,
makes
it's not
sense. He is a
rolling for some
warrior.
reason.
Wait, let me try.
It'd be the big laggy. Curse, you roll 20.
Okay, it's working for me. Can you just click the Black Razor name?
Yeah, 1 second. I gotta roll 20s being fucky.
Of course it is. Roll 20
It's
sucks.
21. Just let him take that.
Nope.
No, you can take that. Sure.
What's
No
the
big
max
deal.
damage?
His max damage is like, I don't fucking know.
12 plus 9 plus 12 plus 24.
Yeah, 24. Yeah. Alright, there you go. It's
I
working.
thought you were
Not in-
saying he can take it because like his max damage is like 36 or something, and I was just like,
No. It's like 24 or something. That's almost a max roll.
Yeah.
All right, and then roll me one more. Perfect. Okay. Jesus. Yeah, as you just kind of like teleport, slicing that guy's side just fully open. God, the fucking rage applies on all these two. And
Does he
dueling.
get another sneak attack?
He does not know.
Okay, just make sure.
That's still another 70 points of damage for a total of 176 damage in one round. As you just crash down on this strange tentacled monster beast person, just fucking tear her up right away. She's still standing, but she's a little hurt. All right, that's gonna end your turn, I think. Oz, nice turn. All right.
Yeah, so I'm actually going to bonus action on that because action surge
yeah.
says that it's an additional action. I'm gonna second wind, so
Okay.
I can get some health back.
Yep, 1d10 plus your fighter level. All right, this water elemental over here is gonna, he's just kind of swirling around. These water elementals are like jerking around for some reason. They look really weird. He's gonna rush over here. He's gonna try to protect her a little bit. He's gonna make a 2 slam attacks against you.
Or he doesn't.
For some reason it's rolling privately. The first one was a 24.
That's gonna hit.
They do have advantage, and a 20.
20 misses.
Okay, 24 hits. You're gonna take 37 points of bludgeoning damage, unless you're resistant. Yeah, these water elementals are strong.
Let's see, what resistance? No, I'm only resistant to poison damage. Oof.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, 37 points of bludgeoning damage.
Into that?
That's into the water elemental's turn. Lily, it's your turn.
Yeah. So she's not the only Arcana cleric with 7th levels or with 9th level spells.
Uh-huh.
Cast Mass Heal.
Ooh. Okay. I think
thank
that's
you,
enough to
Boo.
heal everybody to full. Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. What does your mass heal look like?
Lily reaches up to the sky, and this font of like bluish holy energy just creates this kind of outward expanding dome
Nice.
as it passes through everyone and heals everyone. Oh, I would have to actually move a bit. Hold on.
Okay.
Oh, no, never mind. Oz is right on the edge. Yeah, so I'm just gonna move right here for
Yeah, just
Whatever,
this
it's
kind
like-
of just kind of like almost explosion. This outwardly expanding dome just rapidly fills the whole room. Everybody is at full health.
Yay.
God,
Thanks, Boo.
so fucking good. Top tier. All right,
Yeah.
is that the end of your turn?
Doesn't she have like 2 level 9s too?
Yeah.
I do.
does.
Yes.
Yeah.
She could also do wish twice and get mass heal.
I do
No,
not have wish.
Inazuma does have 2 wishes still, by the way.
Yes.
This isn't a bonus action, is it?
I mean, it depends on what it
It
is.
is.
Does it say it's a bonus action?
No, I had to
Okay,
check.
gotcha.
Then yeah, I guess that's my turn.
Okay, all right. Everyone's at full HP as Lily just kind of steps forward, and you just watch this like dome of night just spread out with kind of the moon centered at the top, and these stars just kind of cover everybody all of a sudden. Everybody is suddenly feels completely and totally invigorated. It's now Jeff's turn.
Yeah, Jeff's gonna attack this guy.
Okay. He kind of pulls back his bow. He looks at the guy. Deep Knights were first sighted 45 years ago. It's believed that they are connected to unbelief.
I love Jeff.
24
Jeff
hits,
too.
14 misses.
17 damage.
Hashtag power couple. Yeah, 17 points of damage as he crashes into this
7.
guy. Oh, 7, sorry. He's bloodied, but he's definitely not close to death yet, as he's kind of still hanging on just a little bit. Is that the end of your turn?
Action surge and do it again.
Okay. That's my boy. That's right there. 17. Let me check. 17 misses. 20 AC.
21,
21
14.
hits. 14 points of damage. Another arrow. As he breaks one arrow in the air, another arrow is kind of like strikes him right in the wound that Oz has now created, and he kind of doubles over.
Should have stayed the
this-
fish.
Right, exactly. It is this water elemental's turn. It's going to go ahead and move into Oz's space, and it's going to use Whelm. Oz, I need you to go ahead and make me a DC 18 strength saving throw, please.
Yeah, Jeff's gonna move.
Lol.
Also, right? Yeah.
Listen, these water elementals are strong. They are not very bright.
Damn.
Hold on, because I believe that I have advantage on strength saving throws.
raging-
Hold
raging-
on, I
Oh, because
have
you're
a thing that
raging.
says
You're
so.
raging.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're raging. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Okay. Yeah, even Ein kind of chuckles. He's why? As the water elemental tries to like pull you around using its strong current, you are easily able to fight the current, being familiar with strong currents. You know, being on a ship anyway. You're still going to take a little bit of damage here. You're going to take. It's going to be 15 points of bludgeoning damage.
Lol.
Yeah, lol. Okay, and that's going to be the end of its turn. It seems almost frustrated as it can't. It tries to surround you, and you're able to just hold your ground. It dissolves back into the water for a moment before bursting out and slamming into you. Largely ineffectually.
The water is my domain.
This is my sea. All right. Oh, yeah, don't forget to heal Shadow Scale, by the way.
I did, and it's not working.
What's her full health? What's her normal health?
182, and it's
That's
at
because you changed her AC for some reason.
Oh, well.
Put her, AC
Her
to
shit's reversed for
182.
some reason.
Her AC is 182. Fuck.
Could fucking look.
I don't even think a
Fucking yikes.
god could hit that.
I don't think so
When
either.
20 could.
Even Pathfinder that. All right.
No one could hit that.
AC is...
Doesn't mean I won't try.
Feeble mind.
What's her AC? Because
Fuck
if
you.
the token booked it up.
Her AC is like 17 or something.
Okay.
Anyway, it is now the Deep Knight's turn, and it's going to like just having gotten almost sliced in half and then stabbed by 2 arrows. It's like, fuck, man. It doesn't have a lot it can do here, so instead it's gonna go ahead and try to win its job here, I guess. Yeah, it's gonna use a bonus action here to cast Oh, it can't even cast that. Motherfucker. Y'all fuck this guy up. Yeah, it's just gonna run. It's 5, 10,
No,
15,
wait,
20,
come back.
25. Yeah, no, it's coming back. It's running towards you.
Oh, okay. I just heard it's
Away
gonna
from
run.
Oz.
I just heard it's gonna run, and I was like, no, I want to fight it.
Exactly. It's
can't let
ready
Of all the fun.
It raises its trident. It stabs it into the ground directly in front of you, and you kind of look confused for a second, as it looks like he was about to try to stab you, Seraph, and then he kind of looks up and smiles, and you watch this huge, enormous amount of water just begin pouring out of the ground around him in like a ridiculously rapid pace, and it expands extremely rapidly, much like Lily's healing dome, only maybe a little bit in reverse. And he is going to cast Destructive Wave. Yeah, if you try, go ahead and try to counterspell. You're muted, by the way. All right, you said 5th level counterspell?
Yep.
Okay, yep. As he does this, the water like bursts out, and Eve's wrist just flicks out. Her hand just flicks for a second, and all of the water just falls into ice on the floor and dissolves, and the spell is foiled. And he kind of looks, no!
You're going to go be an octopus this time.
Yeah, this is about the time I would pull out my sword and say, yeah, you're screwed.
Fucked. Zuma, it's now your turn, bud.
Okay.
Where's your
Spellcasters.
Zuma. Also, fuck spellcasters.
Oh yeah, the Hellhound is also alive too.
Yes,
That's right.
He's a good boy. Okie dokie.
He gets up, wags his tail.
I'm gonna
Aw.
go here, and this little sucker over here is gonna get shot. And
Perfect,
I'm
yeah.
gonna throw Hunch Mark on it. Why am I singing every time I talk?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's a
Okay,
mood, though.
There's
It is,
Mark.
right?
I'm going to shoot him.
Oh, guys,
Oh,
D&D is
come
great.
Oh god.
You have advantage. You have
I
advantage.
do on the next shot.
You do.
So I'm gonna shoot him again.
Okay.
Okay, that's a little better.
Waiting for the double now one.
Sheesh.
It's gonna be
Alrighty.
me that gets double now ones. I know
It's
it.
going to. All right, Zuma, that hits. Roll damage,
Yay! Yay!
and you get all your riders. This guy has taken damage.
Yay!
Canadian, no, please.
Huh.
Steven, no.
Because it's Trudeau.
Oh, that was pretty bad, actually. That's one of the worst fucking things I've ever heard, and I'm banning you from my
great. I love
Discord.
it.
Oh my god.
That was great. I am so proud of you.
Oh, fuck. Zuma, make another attack and direct it towards me, please.
Exclusively damage.
Oh,
How do
okay,
you get
yeah.
psychic damage from an arrow?
Fucking, because it's got, like, puns written on it. All
I
right,
don't
Zuma,
know,
as
ask an arcane archer.
as the arrow strikes this water elemental, these water elementals have like ice armor on, and as it strikes directly in like the clavicle of the elemental's body, what would be the clavicle, and the armor just shatters all of a sudden as you shoot it, dealing 29 points of damage to this guy. So
So since I didn't roll for Buddy Boy, do you think
Oh,
I
yeah.
can take his turn?
yeah, right after your turn. Mhm, yeah.
Gotcha. All right. I'm done.
All right, it's Shibu's turn.
Okay, he's gonna do his little doggy walk, and he's gonna go to this big scary man. I'm gonna tell him, hey, that's a big scary man. Bite him, okay? Bite him. You bite him?
You just hear, okay,
Right. Bite attack.
like wags his tail and rushes this dude.
22.
Goddamn, that hits. That hits.
Alrighty.
The Hellhound, yes. What? Nice.
A little bit of damage.
Well, I mean, not a little bit. That's 19 points of damage from a pet. Not bad. As the Hellhound just grabs this guy by the arm and like he like does a full like police canine takedown on this guy and just drags him down to the ground.
He's...
the drugs, asshole?
That's pretty much what they're trained for. Is for protection.
The guy's like, no! Fucking just gets drugged down to the ground. That's gonna be the end of Shibu's turn, I believe.
Yeah, and I tossed him a little beef jerky.
Ooh,
The jerky
I like
that
jerky.
I've had for like 5 years.
God damn.
Remember the big boar that I killed quite a
Yep.
bit of years ago? I still have their jerky.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, he laps it up and then goes back to like menacing this guy.
Yep.
All right, that's gonna be the end of your turn, Zuma. It is now the priest's turn. She kind of rises back to her full height now after having several tentacles lopped off. She's not bloodied yet, but she's definitely hurt right now. And she's gonna go ahead and She's got a couple of options here. Yeah, I like that right there. She's gonna use. She's gonna get right here. Let's see. Oh, she can't disengage because Oz is right here. Fuck.
Dunked on, biatch.
Wow, her range is fucking her over too. Oh. Yeah, okay. Hey Lily, how you feeling?
Pretty good.
Okay, great. Can you please make me a Constitution saving throw as these kind of her tentacles again form this glyph in front of her?
Yeah, cool. Is this target only me?
It does.
All right, spell
Does not do
absorption.
damage. Does it matter if it doesn't do damage?
Doesn't matter.
Okay. It's a
What level
6th
spell is
level
this?
spell.
6th level. All right, cool.
Okay, all right. As she does this, your staff, the head of your staff, just flashes for a second, and the spell is just completely and totally annihilated. And she's just, what? No.
Yes.
All right, that's the end of her turn. Seraph,
Oh man, poor spellcasters, right?
fucking.
You didn't say the magic word.
This is what happens when you give me a staff from the Magi. I just...
Listen, y'all are level 20. I don't give a fuck anymore.
Guess what?
The,
I have a shit ton of disintegrate spells.
the air elemental is growing, right?
The air elemental
Yeah,
is growing, yeah.
I've been very worried about that the entire time.
I
Just like,
cast
guys,
whirlwind
Like
in
made
the
up
room.
nothing matters.
guys, why is no one worried about the air elemental right beside
Air is
us?
sus.
Because I'm surrounded by 2 water elementals and a mage.
Ah,
But it's
you're
a
fine.
water
I'll be there in a
elemental, not an
sec.
air
I just
elemental.
have to clean up the thing you have finished.
God damn.
How many attacks
had a
do I get as a
target.
fighter again? It's been a while.
You're full
What level are you?
I am full fighter, yes. I think
you
that's
get
4, isn't
attacks.
it?
4.
Sweet.
You also get your pommel strike from whatever the fuck that
How many
is.
is that? Well, that's
Also,
a crit.
you can also action surge. You get 4 more attacks. You get 8
Yep.
attacks.
I also have divine smite because I'm actually secretly a paladin.
Yep, this is true. All right.
So,
I
as you
respect
know,
that.
I'm gonna divine smite the crit.
Okay, of course you need to. Yes. Okay.
I'm fairly certain he's dead before the crit, but
I think so. So the first
That's
2,
fair.
go ahead and roll damage on the first 2. Okay, interesting. So
He did,
yes,
Reno.
he is not dead yet.
it does do radiant. Does that matter at all?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. So as you the first 2 attacks of this guy, he. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, no, he's dead. As the first 2 attacks, yeah, he's dead. He's dead. The first 2 attacks, you just kind of slice him,
So
manage to lop off an arm, and then just stab him straight through like the back.
because I don't think I couldn't make it that far for the rest.
do
of
have
my
action surge.
attacks. Yeah, but I still have because that would leave 2 attacks in the pommel left, right?
Uh huh.
Could
But
you move
Does
to this
action
guy?
surge give me movement?
Yes.
Does
Let's
it does?
dash.
It essentially gives you a whole set of turns.
Can you-
Well,
You would have to dash.
yeah,
Oh,
it
I
allows
would
you to
have
dash.
So rather than attacking, I would.
Yeah, if you action surge, you can use it to dash, and then you get those 2 attacks. Up to you.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll.
You can make it to this guy.
Keep in mind,
I
it did
could,
take a
but
meteor
Oz
swarm.
is- Huh?
It did take a meteor swarm to kill this guy.
Also, keep in mind,
What?
a meteor swarm did not kill Oz.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying he's
Yeah,
not as
but-
squishy as you think he is.
I'm not worried about whether he's squishy or not. I'm worried about the fact that Oz has 2 water elementals and a mage on him.
Oh, I'm not worried at all.
I know you're not. You can heal him. I can't.
Thank you.
Then why does it matter?
Worried
I
about
can
it.
heal him.
It's like pocket mercy right now.
Spirit, what's your move speed?
Alright, 30. And
Oh,
I
you got a
started
flight
here.
speed.
So I would be able to. Yeah, I do have my flight speed is the same as my normal speed. I have to use,
right.
I believe, an action to increase it, and I
Yeah, you do.
think that
Oh,
only
okay.
increases it by 10. So even if I did that,
Gotcha,
I
I
would
gotcha.
be.
All right,
Oh,
where
I
you
could
going?
make it. Okay, so I move 10. I'm good at math. I'll go here.
Okay.
Use the rest of attacks into it. Still gonna Divine Smite the crit then.
Sure.
Ooh,
Okay.
wrong way.
Both of those hit then.
That. How does Divine Smite work when it crits again?
You can either roll double the amount of dice, or you can just double the dice.
Let's do happy fun times. Damn it.
Okay. All right. So that's going to be 20 plus 11 plus 18 plus 9 plus 14 plus 1 plus 11. Casual 84 points of damage.
Did I roll
As
the pommel?
you did not.
I did not.
Roll that pommel. Plus 9. Oh.
How is he looking?
He's looking real hurt. I'm gonna call this close to death, is what we can name
Aw,
this.
come on.
He's not dead. He's alive, but only just. As you kind of rush past him, you manage to just stab the kind of like deep knight in front of you, and then as you kind of remove your blade, you rush past, use your wings to leap over the flowing currents in front of you, and then land next to this guy, and just unleash a series of attacks. His armor is now shattered, and he's all of a sudden having like a massive amount of trouble maintaining his form. He's hurt. All right, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Almost. All right.
God damn it.
Good damn it. Growin, it is
I
now
have
your turn.
one very important question, and
Yes.
it depends on how my turn will go. How does tidal wave work with existing water?
What do you mean? How does it work with existing water?
Like, normally it's just like you send water out of your hand, right? But if there's existing water, can I just make that water turn
Yeah.
into the tidal wave?
Yeah.
Okay. Question 2 on top of that, how does that interact with water elementals then? Can I turn one of those water elementals into a tidal wave?
No, because they are not water themselves. They are an
That's
elemental,
what I
but
figured. I just wanted
yeah.
to make sure.
You can
Okay.
turn the water into the tidal wave. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, cool. Okay. We're not going to do that. We're going to get old boy right here, and he has enough movement to get it while dodging all attacks of opportunity. I checked.
God damn it. Okay.
90
right.
feet of movement. Let's go.
Well, air elementals.
And we're taking 2 slam attacks against her.
Okay.
And then
Let's see, a 19 and a 17. I don't think the 17 hits. Let me check here.
I'm not sure if I have. Let me check one thing because I'm not sure if I have an advantage on that. I don't think I do.
17 does hit.
Okay.
Yep. 17 hits.
And then also, so that's 3 points of fire damage on top of it.
Wait, where's the fire damage from?
Absorb elements.
Oh my god, I forgot about it. Like, you have absorbed part of her fucking meteor swarm, and
So
you're now using that
the
energy against her.
The first hand comes through, and there's like fire coming off the ends of the slam, and it just like shoves her in the face, and then the other one is an uppercut.
Gotcha. And she's kind of like thrown backwards into Oz's attacks as well. As this occurs, she is going to. Let's see, I think she's gonna. No, she doesn't have that reaction. She can't do that. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. She's still not dead, but she is. I would call her close to death at this point. She's pretty hurt, and she's having trouble hanging on.
Cool.
Okay.
That's all I can do because I used my reaction, so I don't get a bonus action.
Alrighty. Grown, that's the end of your turn. Eve, it's now your turn.
Eve's gonna walk forward. This is for the meteor swarm, and I'm gonna subtle spell cast Disintegrate at 7th level.
Better be glad you subtle spelled that. Alright,
I was like, I'm not letting her counterspell
Roll
this
damage.
shit. Fuck you.
roll damage.
One thing, and then I'm yeah. Come on.
And it's a dex save, I believe.
I have no idea. I'm still trying to get the thing to pop down. I think it's a dex save.
It is a dex save.
Okay, 18 I think fails. Pretty sure your DC's 23 or something.
23.
Yeah, okay.
It's rolling. There you go.
Okay. Yeah, so as this happens, like Rowan like upper, and as he does so, her body is like thrown upward, that just as you see this perfect moment
I'm also going to.
The two water elementals for a second. Oz is currently like through the air, shield in one hand and black in the other, and as his comes down, he carves off, and he carves it off, and the disintegrate comes into her at the same time. Her body just starts to unroll. She just turns into dust and off the face of the planet.
Mr. Ruth, I'm so good.
As this happens, it like hits one of her ankles and it starts traveling up her body. No, Ruth, and that's it.
I'm going to soul cage.
You're gonna what?
I'm gonna soul cage her soul.
Okay. Interesting pointer. You go to do this. There is no soul cage.
Damn. Okay. Interesting.
Crack it. Anyway, alright, is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
Okay. Also, your isn't picking you up like 90% of the time right now, as a note.
You are breaking out a lot yourself, so kiss my butt.
Okay, fixed. Alright, it is now the Myrmidon's turn. Look, the water elemental gets a turn.
Oh my god, it's a miracle. It's a miracle.
And yeah, so
I'm gonna shoot our internet.
is it our internet
I think
doing
so.
that?
I don't know.
Like y'all hear me? It's fine.
Yeah, we can hear
Yep.
you.
I hear
The
you
fuck?
breaking out a lot.
No, I hear you breaking out a lot. I think it's that. I think it's the Wi-Fi. Told you to Ethernet. All right.
Bitch,
It's going
went to
to
bed.
try. It trident you twice, Seraph. I'm sorry, 3 times.
Lay down.
Kind of raises the trident. Gonna try to attack you 3 times. We're gonna use its freezing strikes here. 6.
You're peeking.
26 to AC.
Right, yeah. That
27 to AC.
oh yeah.
Question.
Yeah.
Did I maintain that prevention, or was that part of Luna?
That was part of Luna.
Oh, all right, never mind.
Mhm.
I can prevent crits on other people.
You prevent on yourself.
I don't think I can. I don't even remember where that came from. And
Oh.
maiden maybe? No. No, it wasn't that far.
Pretty sure that was like a 6th level ability that you had.
Why did I find? Oh, what is this? Once when an ally see within 60 feet of you is critical, you can use your reaction to nullify that.
You are an ally to yourself.
Wait, it works that way?
Yes.
Alright. I nullify the crit.
Okay.
You fucking oh.
Mood. Okay. No. Then. All right. Let's go ahead and take 2 hits. And with freezing strike, that means another 15 points of cold damage added on. Are you cold by chance?
No, it's just radiant necrotic.
So you're gonna take 32 points of as he stabbed with the trident. He managed one good hit on your shin basically, and like starts to cover you a little bit of like ocean ice. You smell for a second. Your speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Aww.
Sorry. And that's gonna be the end of the Myrmidon's turn, actually. There. Top of the round. I was gonna say that old lady uses a paragon action, but she's dead as fuck. Snowflake.
Yeah, Snowflake. Not Snowflake. It's Shadow Scout.
I'm sorry, Shadow Scout. Whatever, dude. You have dragon pet in them. You just fuck you.
Fuck you, whore.
How to Train a Dragon.
Okay.
Doing.
Thanks. Fuck you. She's gonna hit that
Honor,
river.
don't.
That is an honor. Only.
Her. It. Whatever.
He's
Kill
dead.
myself.
He did.
Fucking-
Don't get to Trudeau comment.
That was so good.
It was pretty.
Pretty
You don't even
good.
have damage as it strikes the water elemental like jerks its out of Steph's body. It's just done stabbing her and falls up as the chill touch. Right. Autoscale's turn is over. Oz is now.
With the kill.
So Wiz is dead.
Which
We
lady?
just gonna one of these elementals.
Cool. Yeah, there's 2 left. That's it.
Okay, this time not bothering shit out of
I
me.
guess. I'm still raging.
You are.
I'm gonna go ahead and bonus action Ride of the Flame.
Okay. Yeah. Kind of like pour some of the storm giant blood over the blades.
Yes, sir.
22 is definitely gonna hit. 27 is definitely gonna hit.
Do I have pack tactics from somewhere?
37 is definitely gonna hit. Yeah, you have
Your
Pack
friend?
Tactics from Vala. Or maybe it's your friends near you have Pack Tactics. I can't remember.
I'm looking through. I don't see it, but I feel like that's a thing. So
47 plus 8.
Also rage damage.
God. All right, that's fucking 86 points of damage as you just lay into this elemental. While the elemental is strong, its form is destabilized heavily, and you manage to quickly make short work of this elemental. It is dead, and it just kind of falls back into the water and disappears.
Dab.
All right, and then that is going to be the end of your turn, Oz.
Yes, sir.
Okay. And then water elemental is going to I mean, it's going to do water elemental things, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. 26 is going to hit you, I believe.
Yes.
And 26 points of bludgeoning damage as the water elemental just basically just right hooks you.
that second slam is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, the damage on these water elementals is huge, but they have like no health.
But also, it's only 26 damage.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, 20.
Sorry, continue. I'll ask when it's my turn.
26 points of damage. That's the end of the water elemental's turn. Lily.
Yeah. So I have a question. I don't know how I would get this knowledge in character. What CR are these creatures? These water elementals?
I mean, what are you trying to figure out from that?
I am trying to figure out what Channel Divinity Arcane Abjuration would do to them.
Okay. Roll a roll. This would be for elementals, Arcana.
Hey, I'm pretty good at those.
Yeah, I know. Okay, yeah. They are.
Really good.
Funny enough, you rolled exactly what the DC is. They are CR 14.
Oh, okay. All right, never mind then.
Okay.
I was really hoping they would just instantly die, or well, I guess they get banished. But...
Nope.
All right. In that case, I want to keep my staff and the Magi points kind of lower. So I'm going to cast a 7th level lightning bolt at him.
Okay, sure. Yeah, why not? Go ahead and just roll damage. Okay, 38. That's actually lower than I thought it was going to be. Dex save. Water elemental's pretty good at dex.
That's a fail.
That's a fail. Yeah, so it's going to take 38 points of lightning damage at it. And given the rules of Pokemon, it's annihilated as it's quadruple damage now.
Super effective.
Super effective. No, these elementals would be like water and dark type probably. Anyways, yeah, no. Water elemental is bloodied but not dead right now, and it is currently still bearing down on Oz. Being given a directive, it doesn't seem to be really thinking.
Okay.
Lily, it's the end of your turn.
Yep.
Jeff.
Yep, Jeff gonna shoot.
Let's see. 20 hits, 10 points of damage. The elemental is close to death, but not dead. Is that the end of Jeff's turn?
Yep.
Alright, Zuma.
Okay. Let's see here. I'll I'll just shoot the big old water elemental.
Yeah. As an arrow flies through the air, go ahead and roll your attacks. 20 hits.
Yay!
33,
Yay!
definitely. Hey, look at that crit. Do it. Kill him.
Woo!
Roll the mush. Hey, you needed the fucking second hit anyway. So
Yeah.
14 and then 15 and 6. Roll your damage. Roll your Colossus Slayer. Yee. All right, perfect. Zuma, as this elemental is kind of like having trouble maintaining its form anyways, Lily strikes it with a lightning bolt, and following up into that lightning bolt, you shoot an arrow directly into the kind of like arc of lightning. As it goes, your arrow just becomes this kind of like spinning arc of electricity as it's now picked up some of that lightning from the bolt itself, slams into the elemental. The electricity kind of arcs around it, and the elemental's form disperses.
Woo!
Combat is over.
Hey, Ren, of note, my Vala is not applying to my wild shape attacks. I just noticed.
It should.
Not getting the +2 to the attack or the damage.
You won't see a +2. It should just be a normal, like your attack's just naturally higher. Because what's your to hit on your air elemental form?
Okay, so that's where it's applying. God, no, wait, no, yeah, it's not applying. It's a +10 to hit.
Yeah, air elementals normally have a +8 to hit.
Okay, is that where it is? Gotcha. Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Yeah, here
making
you go.
sure.
Oh well, yeah, there you go. Okay. Forget I said that.
Told her she shouldn't have fucked with us.
Yeah, just oof.
I think my
I
disintegrate
asked
spell
her how
hit
she
harder.
wanted to die.
Oh yeah, let me change the music.
You said the water element looked weird, right?
Yeah, they did.
Okay. So I couldn't like deception check a pretending to be one.
I would say you can try. I'll give you a deception
No.
check or a performance check.
No.
Do you want me to
Okay.
help with that? I could change your color just a little bit. I like color pigments.
Out of character. I have like negative stuff to charisma, so unless it was like guaranteed to work, probably not a good idea. I think I have negative charisma. Yeah, I still have an 8 to charisma. I don't know what you're talking about, min-max. What?
So do we go down the pipes? Or do you think there's another way down faster?
I can try to check real quick.
I say in whatever language water elementals speak.
Primordial.
So yeah, all of the elementals, they speak like a specific dialect, of primordial.
I didn't know if that mattered.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it does. Fucking mood. Okay, where you guys headed now?
I'm gonna kind of safely try to like dip in and kind of go down the river a little bit and just see what I can see.
I cast telepathic bond on all of us.
Okay, gotcha. As you kind of go down the river a little bit and see what you can see, you see that these channels appear to meet up in a large room underneath this, not necessarily directly underneath, but like
at a lower level. If we were
yeah, at a lower level.
Blocks.
Yeah, it's a couple blocks kind of offset. In this kind of larger room underneath, there are no people present that you see. You do see that there is a large, kind of like what looks like a used ritual circle on the floor. There's like blood everywhere. There are a couple bodies laying around. And then there is a statue on the far wall of a kraken kind of like diving down onto this big frost giant. And the frost giant has a sword straight through the kraken's like beak. but it looks like the Kraken might be winning the fight. And that statue is now kind of off kilter, and you see that below it there's this large trapdoor that is currently open.
I through the telepathic. Looks like somebody has been down here, but no one here currently. This is definitely a ritual room, though.
Alright. I mean, he just dives into the water and swims down.
Okay. You'll swim down the channels?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, 1 second. I want to cast.
I want to cast Big Dead. The party dies.
So does that roll over to my real form, that damage?
No, Groen lives.
Oh, and Lily looks to Oz and says, "Yep, I know." And then go swimming.
All right. Did you all take the kind of currents, though they're not very rapid? Ask for his blessing, not his head. All right. Oh, anyway.
Oh God, no.
Wait, hold on. This isn't the Monday campaign.
X and I know.
As you do take the currents down, you appear in the room below and kind of investigating the ritual circle as you all kind of take a moment to reorient yourself. This ritual circle has been used. Whatever ritual was done here has finished. And you do see that the statue is kind of off kilter and that there is a trapdoor that is open just beyond it. Kind of taking a moment to collect yourselves, you look down the trapdoor and see that it does lead further down. There's this kind of cavernous area below with a ladder. As you take the ladder one by one, you see that the walls become this kind of like dark, damp cave, but then pretty rapidly go back into the smooth stone.
Worked stone still?
Part of this is work stone, but as you reach the bottom, it is like smooth cave stone. So the bottom of the earth itself is not work stone. The walls are.
Okay. Good to
like
know.
This is built in a cave.
Yeah. I'm gonna earth elemental like glide tremor sense down there.
Okay. Yeah, you form suddenly shifts into an earth elemental, and you just kind of drop into the rock itself.
Before we continue any further, I would like to ask everyone if we can take, like, in-game 10 minutes so I can cast a spell.
Sure.
Yep.
Cool.
I have no problem with that.
I don't know what that means, but
So
minutes is a unit of measuring time.
no, I was making a reference that I don't understand spellcasters, but go for it.
God damn it.
Let's stay in character.
Of note,
You did a good job.
I do have 60 feet of tremor sense, so I'm assuming we're by that trap door. I don't know if I sense anything down there.
60 feet of tremor sense? No, you don't.
Okay, cool.
I
go deeper into the earth. I'm kidding.
Yeah, I cast Planar Ally.
Ooh, okay. All right. Planar Ally.
And I beseech aid from Saloon.
Okay, give me 1 second.
I'm gonna go grab a muffin real quick.
Okay, yeah.
Can you bring one back for all of us?
For real.
Don't bring anything if you can't share with the class.
Hey,
Give me
man,
1 second.
first grade had really good rules.
True.
I did ping the spell, by the way.
No, I see it.
Okay. There's a lot of text to it.
Looking up some information. Oh,
What? Are you okay?
No, I put numbing agent on my tooth. I said looking up some information is what Rin's doing.
Okay. Huh. Gotcha. Would you happen to have 10,000 gold pieces to spare for the spell?
Why do I need 10,000 gold pieces?
Task measured in days requires 10,000 GP per day.
However, it states, let's see,
It's 10,000.
Nana, see, well, let's see,
10,000.
I read it somewhere here. Hang on. The GM can adjust these payments based on the circumstances under which you cast the spell. If the task is aligned with the creature's ethos, the payment might be halved or even waived. And I did beseech Saloon.
Okay. Do you have 5,000 gold?
I mean, technically, yeah.
Did one of the richest people in the world haggle?
I mean,
Lily's like, I'm not richest at all.
No. No, I was just making the argument that, like, Saloon's champion. She does want it food from our dad.
It's true. Fuck you. Roll me a persuasion check.
Well, I'm not very good at these.
I don't care.
Can I guidance myself?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
All
Fuck
right,
you.
cool.
I mean,
can I ask? Yeah,
No.
Oh.
Yes.
All right.
Okay.
What is Will doing?
Hey, that's a 12.
Okay. Saloon, you hear her for just a moment. She sighs audibly. There is present danger. I can spare one soldier. Okay, planar ally. So is this concentration?
Nope.
It's not. It takes 10 minutes. The creature just appears. This fucking shit's OP. All right, yeah. You watch kind of shimmering in the air before you, some of the moonlight from your cloak kind of like almost drips off into the air for a second, floats away, and then appears as this large angelic form, and a deva appears in front of you and looks. I think we have business to attend to. Let us go.
All right.
So you have a pet deva.
Yeah.
All right. I need
have
to...
a pet diva.
God damn it. Give me a second here.
Oh, maybe I should have asked.
Anybody else?
Huh?
Okay,
Maybe I should have
finally
asked.
fixed.
Yeah. All right. Objects and tokens. Boop 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 boop, and then can I make the data sheet available to you? I think I can.
So
what?
What would have happened if I had asked Luna?
I don't know. No, you speculating. You ain't asked shit yet. So, all right. Yeah. So there is now a deva. You should be able to see the deva sheet in your journal, and you should be able to control the deva token that will be on the map in a minute. So
where is? Okay, I see it.
Yep. All right. Yeah. So a deva appears, and as you kind of all begin descending into this kind of darkness, you do feel this strange presence. It's not like an evil presence. It's not like the kind of presence that you feel with Ezekiel, or even that you felt with like the Attripol in Zefu. This presence is something completely different. This is like a domineering presence. This is just raw power and fury. And as you climb down into this dark abyssal area, you do land on slick cave stone. You see about probably 100 feet from you. Let me measure so I'm not telling you wrong here. Somehow I am dragging Eve's character around. Yeah, I would say, yeah, I actually got that exactly right. 100 feet from you. You are now looking into this kind of large, damp room. The ground here is completely covered in just like water. And you can see that the room kind of dips down into what looks like an underground portion of the ocean. You are in a cave under the ocean right now. You see what looks like several casters, all robed and in ceremonial forms, chanting around a large summoning circle. And a singular massive tentacle is currently curled out of the circle and is now, it looks like it's trying to pull, this creature's trying to pull itself out of the circle itself. You see a singular humanoid covered in barnacles and various urchins, carrying a large trident that looks like it's made out of somehow adamantium and mithrilium at the same time. His skin is a deep blue, and though he probably once was human, he no longer appears to be. Twin tentacles appear from his back, and he holds the trident aloft, facing the chanting circle of casters, chanting with them. 2 water elemental soldiers stand guard next to him, and as you drop down, he seems to sense your presence, turns and looks to you, and then turns back to the summoning circle, continuing to chant. You see the tentacled creature is almost emerging out of the circle itself. Some kind of large body temporarily appears, but the circle is not yet complete.
Cool, I cast Dispel Magic on it.
You cast Dispel Magic on the circle?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the range of Dispel Magic?
120 feet.
As you cast Dispel Magic on the circle, go ahead and roll me a spellcasting ability check.
All right, cool.
And then I'm going to move y'all over. Yeah, no, that's appropriate.
Uh,
You don't cast shit, bitch. Shut the fuck up.
Eh.
Sit the fuck down, motherfucker.
And no, I don't get pack tactics, by the way, Ren.
That's weird. I thought we had discussed that at some point.
That was on the Eldritch Knight that I got it on.
Oh, really? Okay. I'm just
Why,
moving
I
y'all.
don't know.
I'm just moving y'all over right now. Lenora, why is your token so tiny, Lily?
By the way, Snowflake is, Shadow Scale, holy shit, is polymorphed at the moment.
What is she polymorphed to?
She's a little mouse.
Okay, gotcha. All right, I'm gonna move y'all over to the next map here. Perfect.
I've seen this map.
Yes, you have.
Something, something, Twitter, something, something.
Something. Why is his token broken? Hold on. The token's broken. All right. Yeah, as you kind of raise a hand forward and the Dispel Magic goes off, you see a portion of the circle seems to dim for a moment, only to be reinvigorated as one of the casters immediately just continues their chant.
Can I cast it again?
You're free to try.
All right, cool.
Lily, let me help.
Can she
How
help?
high are the ceilings, Ren?
Ceilings in here are about 45 feet. I'll call it 50.
Okay.
Yeah, she can help, but she would have to also cast a Dispel Magic at the same time. So you can either both cast it and roll individually, or you can both cast it and one of you rolls with advantage.
Second, let me double check, make sure I have a.
I think Lily has... Actually, you both have the same. You have both have a +6. So.
However, I'm not consuming anything by spending this. I'm literally
good.
just consuming charges off my Staff of Magic.
I've got tons of spell scrolls of Dispel Magic.
Yeah, she basically has her charges too, so...
Alright. Fuck it.
Together.
Alright.
You both kind of raise your hand, and the glyph appears between both of your hands. Which one of you is rolling? Or are you rolling individually?
I can give advantage, or we can roll individually if you want.
You have the same bonus, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Fuck it, let's just roll individually.
Okay, yeah. You both raise your hands and twin Dispel Magic. Ooh.
What?
What? Yeah, 17 still not enough. Another like portion of the circle dims for fucking god. Another portion of the circle dims for a moment, but is immediately reinstated with magic as these chanters appear to be bound to the circle. This is a ritual that you are not sure that the spell magic would have any effect on at this point.
Yo, can I cast it 2 more times and use these rolls?
You can cast it 2 more times and make new rolls.
Oh.
Al?
Uh-huh.
No, I'll nothing. I'll ask this after the session. I'm writing a note about it.
Can I
Okay,
just make an
perfect.
arcana check
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
to figure out what this is?
Yeah.
See if it's even dispellable. 25.
25. Not dispellable. This is some fucking deity level bullshit here. This is a what are these called in the lore? This is a mythal, is what these are called. This is basically a coven or a cabal of casters that are all casting at the same time. You cannot dispel mythals.
Okay. So, question, and this is an important note.
Uh-huh.
Is this
Uh-huh.
oh, never mind. That is
Okay.
cast around. Yep, never mind. All right.
Anyways, so as you all finally kind of step forward and Lily tries to dispel, you're unable to dispel this. Eve, you try to dispel, you're unable to dispel this. You see the casters don't even react to your presence, though the two water elementals do take a quote-unquote step forward. They kind of like gently slide forward.
Kind of have shadow skill. You want to go for a flying trip?
The mouse looks at you expectantly.
We're just going to tear them apart, right? Steve's looking for a reassurance.
This is all through the telepathic bond, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
I'm assuming so.
Okay, I want you to shoot shadow scale directly onto those people that are chanting.
How are you shooting her 100 feet?
I can shoot her with Eldritch Blast.
Okay, yeah, sure. Go ahead and roll your Eldritch Blast against your mouse dragon.
Yeah. This is going to be entertaining.
Yeah. And then I guess I'm gonna need some initiative rolls.
Oh boy.
We're not even gonna talk about this. We're just gonna happen.
We're just doing it. Yep.
All right.
That's what that question was for. Are we just going to do it?
Whoa, hold up. Ruthamar's here?
Yeah. As you see this kind of barnacled, strange-looking individual, as you attempt the last dispel magic, he turns, smiles at you for a moment. Don't bother.
Man.
Then a mouse dragon shoots straight past his face.
He's like, oh god, what the fuck?
What the fuck was that?
I assume it's him.
Yeah, that's him.
Okay.
What'd you say, Will?
I said Ruthamar's all barnacled.
He's covered in barnacles right now, and his skin is like a dark blue, or like, well, it's not dark blue. It's like a sea green blue color.
Cyan. We'll call it.
Oh, so I don't even fucking recognize him then.
You kind of do. The facial structure's the same, but he is morphed and completely different than the last time you saw his image.
Ugh.
That's your father?
Very ugly.
I'm just gonna go and assume you got your looks from your mother.
She does look almost exactly like her mother. Or she did at one point.
She definitely doesn't look like that.
Hey, look, Ruthermar was kind of hot originally.
Yeah.
Anyways, so yeah, Eve, go ahead and roll me 4 Eldritch Blast beams against your dragon. Just roll damage, because she's gonna take all that damage.
Yeah. 1 second.
Sure.
Does the Deva roll initiative, or does it go on my turn?
I'm gonna let it go after your turn.
Okay.
It's just gonna go at the end of your turn. Yeah.
Okay.
You don't have to roll for accuracy. Just roll 4 damage rolls, please.
I like to imagine Groan's token is just another like point of recording view from another angle at this point.
he's like the unreliable narrator in like Blair Witch or something.
Exactly.
Goddamn. All right, 43 points of damage to Shadow Scale.
Yeah, how much?
43.
43. Okay.
And she's going to land right here, just right on top of this guy. Just all of a sudden is now like a literal fucking dragon shooting out. All right, and then that is going to be the end of that. We're going to go ahead and get into some combat.
23.
What happened to you?
He lowers his trident and turns to you. Life happened to me.
Damn.
Don't worry, we'll fix
mood.
that.
He just turns around and goes, 2020. All right, so
Mood.
mood. As this occurs, the dragon shadow scale appears in the middle of all of these casters and just kind of slides to the side, catches herself. She rolls on her back for a second, catches herself with a wing, flips herself over, lands on all fours, stabilizes, and then just roars in one of the casters' faces. He doesn't move. He doesn't react at all.
This is normal.
Right, perfectly normal. Ruthramar, the barnacled individual, turns, lowers his trident finally, and he, would you stop attempting to interrupt my ritual? I have business to attend to.
No can do that.
Grits his teeth at you for a moment and raises a trident. And Zuma, you have the first go.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna clickety clack the boots, and I'm gonna basically disappear pretty much because I'm moving too fast for people to see.
Zadoop.
I am going to look at the barnacle boy.
God damn it.
Where's Mermaid
Evil!
Man? And I'm going to say some words in Elvish, and you see my eyes flare up, and he is now my sworn enemy.
Okay.
Bonus action, Hunter's Mark. And I'm just gonna zip, and I'm gonna take a lot of shots at him and see what happens.
Okay. Just a couple of arrows fired from the bow. As the stormbow kind of surges as well. It seems to respond particularly strangely to Ruthramar.
Will do if I can. The last one, that woman's soul is gone.
I
But
see.
should we
So
respond
you've
to?
met him before. All right, let's do a favor. All right, 24.
Yeah, 24 hits.
Okay.
Let's see, Ruthramar. Okay, perfect. Yeah, 25 hits.
Do those boots haste you?
Yes.
They do.
So you have a third attack as well if you want.
Yeah, that's right.
No concentration haste.
OP.
Bro.
Ooh, nice. Hell yeah. Okay, roll damage. All 3 hit.
And I get 3d6. I think first shot or one only once. Let me make sure because I'm trying to remember.
So you've got him hunter's marked, right? And you've got him oathed or oath bowed. Okay, great. So you're gonna get the 3d6 first.
Yeah.
You're gonna get all 3 attack damage. You're gonna get your sneak. No, you don't get sneak attack here. You will get 3 procs of hunter's mark. So that's 3d6. That's 66. And then there's a crit, so it's 4d6. I'm sorry, 46. 7d6 total so far, extra damage.
So
and then Colossus Slayer.
So I'll roll a Colossus Slayer, and then I'll just roll 7d6.
Yes. And that's your Hunter's Mark and your 3d6 from the Oath. And that includes the crit. God, okay. Right off the bat, immediately as the battle starts, 3 arrows fly, 3 arrows find their mark as right down Ruthramar's left arm, the one he's holding the trident with. 3 arrows appear, one in the shoulder, one in the elbow, and one in the wrist. Just right sprouting out of the arm all of a sudden. He kind of roars as this occurs, and damn, not bad. Good opener.
Oh yeah.
74 points of damage.
And I'm just gonna zip. And
nice.
Sit right there.
Okay. As you do this, see, what's the initiative count? Okay. Wow, this is gonna be weird. Ruthmar and okay, so how do lair actions work again?
I think they have to wait until his first turn.
I think lair actions lose initiative or yeah. So lair actions lose ties. Okay, great. So at the end of your turn, Zuma. Well, is that the end of your turn? I'm sorry.
Just thinking. I'm gonna actually. Okay, so I'm gonna reset. Sorry. I'm gonna move back to my original position just to get back as far as I can.
Okay.
And
great.
then I'm
Gotcha.
done.
Yeah, you can do that easily. All right, perfect. That's gonna be the end of your turn, Zuma. And then next turn is Ruth Ramar. Start of his turn, Ruth Ramar kind of rises up. He raises his trident arm, the 3 arrows. You watch the arrows just suddenly kind of almost bubble out as this thick black tar substance just kind of boils out instead of blood. The hand just, the arm itself just falls off all of a sudden, just into the water below, and this large tentacle just slithers out of his body, wraps around the trident, and he raises it over his head. Slackrith, they'll take you. And he is going to go ahead and he's going to do Ruth Ramar things here.
Does he count as an aberration?
He does not count as an aberration, no.
Damn it. Okay.
Unfortunately. He counts as a monstrosity.
He's a monstrosity, you say?
He is a monstrosity, yes.
I believe he is a favorite enemy of mine.
Interesting. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, so he is going to rapidly proceed. By the way, as a note, it is difficult terrain in here. The water is almost up to your knees, and so unless, well, everyone has a swim speed, don't they?
Yep.
Okay, never mind. It's not difficult terrain for anyone because you also have swim speeds. Good to know.
Curse me.
Yeah, and then some of you fly. Great. All right. Well, fuck all of you. He's going to go ahead and target. Let's see, 75 feet of movement speed.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he's gonna go ahead. You watch him tap the trident on the ground where he's standing. He's going to rush over here. As he does so, he's gonna go ahead and he's gonna make a couple of attacks against Oz. He's gonna make one with his tentacle and one with his trident. Tentacle, I believe, is gonna miss as a 12 to Oz.
I don't think he's here. I've been trying to ask him a question, and he hasn't been responding.
That's fine. That is not his. That is lower than his AC. That's fine. And then he's going to make a trident attack, 13. So neither of these hit. Ruth Ramar misses both of his attacks against Oz, and then he taps the trident on the ground one more time, and he appears exactly where he left. Just dips into the water all of a sudden, becomes this massive ink cloud, and then it reappears where he left. Raises up an arm, and you watch this kind of glyph appear in his hand. That's going to be the end of his turn. Groen. Or actually, sorry, lair action.
No, I have faster dex than a layer action. Sorry, so okay.
You don't have faster dex. Oz isn't in the turn order. Good to know. I'll roll for him. Okay. Interesting. So
He gets to go before Groen.
yeah. Hold on. He actually gets to go before the lair action as well. So yeah. Steven, you around by chance? No. Okay, that's fine. Let me go find Oz's sheet. Oz. For some reason, whenever you search Oz, it doesn't actually pull up his sheet. It's really annoying. Even though his character is literally just called Oz. He is going to. He just used his action surge earlier. He'll just.
He gets hit back at the start of combat.
Question.
Oh yeah. What?
Does he get anything back? Because quote unquote we took a 10-minute break, and are we doing it in this campaign? I think we are.
I don't remember honestly.
Yeah, we
at
are.
this point.
We're taking 10-minute breaks for short rests. So if he gets anything back,
He gets his action. He gets his action surge back.
Oh,
He's gonna
crit nullify then.
Yep.
Yes.
He also has access to my first level spells and
Good to know.
cantrips.
Okay. He's going to use action surge to dash. Or I guess he's gonna dash, and then he's going. Wait, no, he's a rogue. He's gonna use his bonus action to dash and get right here. And then he's going to. He's just gonna go ahead and make 3 attacks with Black Razor. Oh god, his sheet. Where even
I'm
is Black
imagining
Razor?
it's pretty messy.
It's not terrible, but he has his rolls set to toggle, and I'm like, that's why it takes you forever to roll sometimes. Those all hit. Okay. I'm going to turn off his roll toggle for today because that's going to make me actually want to die.
Question: is he still raging? I don't think it lasts an hour, or I mean, 10
It
minutes.
doesn't. It doesn't. But he uses bonus action already. So
Okay.
yeah. All right, and then Black Razor, dupe. All 3 of these hit as he just kind of attacks Ruth Ramar here. He's not raging. So
His Rite of the Flame should still be active.
Yeah.
Right of the Flame. Oh, yep, he's asleep. It's okay.
Aw.
I'm gonna move into the AFK channel. 68 points of damage, and yeah, his Right of the Flame is active. I'm gonna count that as just +2 damage, and then +9, and then +2 each is 6. 83 points of damage to Ruthermar right off the bat as Oz rushes him. Several attacks from Black Razor. Ruthermar tries to block it with the trident. However, Black Razor just overpowers him really quickly. And that is going to be the end of Oz's turn. Groen.
Layer action.
Layer action.
Oh yeah, layer action.
Yeah.
Thank you. The water in the layer starts boiling. All of you need to make me a Constitution saving throw.
I regret.
What if we're not in the water?
What if I'm standing on top of the water?
Do you have water walk?
I have watering.
Okay, if you're standing on top of the water, it doesn't affect you. If you're flying outside the water, it doesn't affect you.
Okay.
If you are
What if
in the
you're
water
in
right
the
now,
what if you're in the ground?
then you would not in the water. So
What if you could
you're
run on
reverse
the-
flying.
What if you could run on the water?
You're flying on the
Are
other
you
side of the
actively
water.
running on the water right now? Are you on top of the water?
I mean, I'm hasted and I'm in the. Never mind. I'm not.
All right, all of you roll me a Constitution save, please.
Alright.
DC for this is 18.
Jeff and Shadow Scales all the way over here, so we're good. I think. Right?
Mother, father.
The David can fly, I think, right?
David has a fly speed.
Alright, cool, yeah. Oh, and it's much faster than his walking speed. Yeah, there's no reason why he wouldn't be flying.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay,
right,
I'll roll
right
one for
on
Oz
the
as
water.
well.
A shabu.
Is that really it? Yeah, I guess the rest of you are like outside the water. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Oz. Whatever. So yeah, the DC for this is 19. So I'm sorry, 18. Jeff fails. Zuma fails. You're gonna take 26 points of fire damage if you failed. You'll take 13 points if you succeeded.
The dog needs to roll.
The dog doesn't
Oh,
need to
yeah.
roll.
He's
He is immune to fire. I'm pretty sure.
Yep, he is.
So
Would
Oh,
you be drowning
alright,
right
never
now? How high
No,
is the
he-
water? And how
the
tall
water's
is
about
the
the
dog?
water's about 4 feet tall. So but he's a hellhound. He's a pretty big fucking dog. We're talking like
Okay.
the largest dog you can think of on Earth. That's about how large this guy is.
That's a pretty
He's a big
large
boy.
dog.
Yeah, he's
So
a
he's
big
a
boy.
Tibetan Mastiff.
I mean, yeah, pretty much. he's like mastiff size, but on fire.
He could be a literal
Would he
liger.
still be on fire?
He could literally be a
Yes.
liger.
In fact, the water in his direct vicinity is boiling at all times. Anyway, yeah, so that's gonna be the end of that. Groen, it's now your turn.
Just a quick question.
Yes.
Shiba Inu doggy over here. He would be considered companion, right?
He is a companion, yes.
Okay, cool. I'm going to use shape change
Oh,
on myself.
no.
Oh wait, hold on. Wait, hold on.
And yeah, I'm an ancient white dragon, and I'm
Oh.
gonna target the dog
What?
as my
Oh my god.
and,
And Azuma now has a pet white dragon.
500 IQ plays right here.
It's the most big brain shit I've ever seen in my fucking life.
Oh my god.
So I don't know if you need to share the sheet with.
No, I think everyone has the white dragon. Sam,
Yeah.
can you see the white dragon in your
Yeah, I see it.
Okay, great. So we're gonna put Shibu's token right over here, and we'll put Groen's token right over here.
You
I'll
know
move
that
right here just so
thing?
you can get it down.
Yep.
I messaged Sam and I was like, "Hey, how would you like your dog to be a little bit better?"
A little bit. So you know that saying where
I'm
people are,
interested.
you know that saying where people are like, your party is only as strong as your weakest link. What happens when you take your weakest link and turn it into a white fucking dragon?
Okay, so yeah, so Shibu's now a fucking white dragon. You just hear, whoa, this feels cool. He like wags his tail, but it's like a dragon tail, so he's like knocking down like parts of the wall.
It's basically toothless.
God, it really is. He really is toothless now. All right, Groen, that's a cool action. Are you doing anything else for your turn? Would you also like to, like, I don't know, polymorph Ruthermar into a permanent, like, fuck it, what are you doing?
Actually, I feeble. No, I'm kidding. I
I got
will make
feeble-minded
my
recently.
movement.
It was fun.
I'm gonna use my movement to fly
You little dragging
right
it
and land
feeble-minded.
right here.
Okay, gotcha.
I don't think I get to do anything else because that is an action, and I don't think I get to cast a second spell. So we'll
You
say
do
that's okay.
not. Keep in mind, you do with shape change. You do retain the legendary actions of the creature. So
Yes, I do remember that part.
yeah. All right, great.
So of note, I'm actually right there.
Okay, good to know. It is now one of these Myrmidon's turn. So there are now 2 ancient white dragons underneath this fucking temple, and this Myrmidon, while it doesn't feel fear, probably should. It's gonna go and do what it can to protect its master, which involves attacking Oz. Let's see, that's a deep one Myrmidon. Let me deep one. I don't know why I closed that sheet from earlier. It's gonna make a freezing strikes tridents attacks against Oz, 3 of them. 16, 24, and 19. What is Oz's AC?
21.
It is 23, so only one of these. Yeah, only one of these hits, and it's a freezing strike. So it's going to be 1d10, and then plus 12 is going to be 6. That's 8 damage to Oz. Oh, I'm subtracting from his AC. Fuck, why am I doing that? Pulling an Eve here, and that's going to be the end of the Myrmidon's turn. At the end of the Myrmidon's turn, Ruthermar is using a Paragon action, and he is going to go ahead and use his 75 feet of movement speed. Actually, no, he's not.
How would it work if I use a legendary action? Would I go first? Because of Dex?
What's your dex? What's your dex?
Actually, the Dex is only 10 on a white dragon. I guess.
Yeah, white dragons are not super dexy. Ruthermar's is 11, so he does go first.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll say that's how it works with legendary actions. And if there's a tie, then you roll a d20, and the tiebreaker is the higher. All right.
Okay.
So Ruthermar, legendary action. He's going to go ahead and he is going to finish casting his spell. He is going to. What you're going to what now? You're muted, by the way.
I'm gonna counterspell.
Okay. Yeah. Go ahead and roll for it, please. This is a 7th level spell, so it's a DC 17.
Okay. I'm gonna cast that at a 5th level.
And are you within 60 feet?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, she is.
Okay. You're casting it at 5th level?
Yep.
Okay, don't even bother rolling yet. Let's see. So he's gonna cast counterspell on your counterspell, but he has to roll for it because this is 3rd level. So what's that? DC 15?
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. Fuck me.
I don't think I hit it.
Wow. Oh, the counterspell failures. All right. Cool. Yep.
Shadow Scale's gonna counterspell.
What the fuck? Please leave me alone.
No.
Okay, counterspell. Roll. It's a DC 17.
Okay, 1 second. It's wrong.
Fuck you. God damn.
Bad.
Okay. You all feel yourself kind of lift off the ground for just a second, and then you slam back down. Like almost you felt weightless for just a brief moment in time. Wow, I got owned.
He has fucking 28 wisdom.
Yeah, he does. 26.
Oh yeah, Jesus.
Just a little bit. All right, that's gonna be the end of his Paragon action. Growing its.
Yeah, I'm gonna use wing attack.
Okay. Okay, and that's gonna hit everything within 10 feet of you, I think.
15 feet.
Ooh, nice. Okay. So that is gonna hit. That will hit Oz.
That's gonna hit Shadow Scale.
That'll definitely hit. Yeah, that'll hit Shadow Scale. That'll hit this guy. So that's gonna hit everything that's basically below this line right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll hit that. Okay, perfect. Is that a Dex saving throw?
I believe it's a strength saving. Oh no, it's a Dex. You're right.
Yep. So it's like them trying to dodge. Dodge out of the way. The water elemental Myrmidons have to roll a natural 20 to succeed. Okay, both of them fail. Ruthermar, he has to roll. He's pretty bad at Dex, like really bad at Dex. Okay, yeah, 12. So that's a failure on all of it.
Okay.
They're all knocked prone.
Ooh, bad rolls.
Yeah.
Oof.
I'm about to make such good use of that prone though.
Ruthermar only has like 40 statuses on him. Don't worry.
A -12.
Yep, -12. And then the mages, I'm going to move Shadow Skills token for a second. The mages do not make dex saving throws, so they're just minus 12 damage from them. They don't even attempt to move out of the way. They just continue their chanting. Also, as a note, whenever the lair action happens, you watch the ritual circle pulse.
Okay.
Okay.
So yeah, they're knocked prone if they fail.
Mm-hmm. The mages are immune to prone.
Okay, cool. Good to know. And then I'm floating 30 feet in the air.
Okay, you're not 30 feet in the air. Good to know.
Perfect.
All right, and that is going to be the end of your legendary action.
Did you roll for Oz?
Oh, I didn't. My bad. It's a dex save. Oz doesn't give a fuck about this shit, so and
I
he has
actually have
advantage on these.
careful spell. So, no, I'm kidding.
He has advantage on these.
Nope.
21.
That's a fail.
That's still a failure. Okay, so he's going to take the 12 points of damage, and he will be knocked prone.
Sorry, buddy.
God damn. All right. Anyway, that's going to be the end of his turn. It is now this Myrmidon's turn. No, it's not actually, because that was the Myrmidon's turn. That was a legendary actions and Paragon actions.
Yeah, so it's my turn.
Okay, it's now Lily's turn.
Give me 1 second. I need to figure out a location that I can do this at. And will this hit? God, this so much fucking space. I have to like zoom all the way out.
Not even a very big map either.
I know. So where was I? Right here. And then
whole map is like 130 feet.
Yeah,
155.
Okay, so that intersects with Ruthamar, 2 of the mages, but not Oz, right?
I didn't see the line. What are we doing here?
I'm holding it right now.
I don't see it.
I don't see it.
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
it's not showing.
Yeah, that would not hit Oz. That would hit Groen.
Even if I'm flying in the air?
Oh, that's right. You're flying in the air. No, that would not hit Groen then. Yeah, that intersects with Ruthamar and 2 mages.
All right, cool. So I'm going to get right here.
Okay.
And so Ruthamar's prone, which means he fails dex saves, right?
Disadvantage on dex saves.
Is it disadvantage?
Yeah, prone is disadvantage.
Okay. So yeah, I'm going to cast Lightning Bolt.
Okay. Go
yeah.
for it.
Where's it? Where are we?
Ruthamar's about to do some fucking nasty shit to some people.
Cool.
I'm about to do some nasty shit to his summoning circle.
Wow! Holy fuck! That was 5 ones.
Oof. Too bad you're not Rel and you can re-roll all of those.
Or just, maximize it.
True. All right, so that is going to be Ruthamar and 2 mages. The mages automatically fail the dex save, so they're going to take 31 points of damage each. So let me minus this from this one. As they just ignore it. And this mage is actually starting a little bloody. That one's definitely pretty hurt. Ruthamar, he'll just take the damage. 31 points of lightning damage. And you don't have, okay, so that is halved. So 15 points of lightning damage, as he seems to be a little bit more resistant to lightning damage than maybe what you expect.
Oh, well, all right. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. At the end of your turn, Ruthamar is going to go ahead and kind of spin around. He's going to use a Paragon action. And he is going to cast kind of see him raise his hand up again. Enough of this. Raises a hand. As the lightning bolt strikes him, he takes some of it and casts it up into the sky, and you watch these clouds form around the lightning bolt, and then it's going to crash down on top of you, Lily. He's going to cast.
So this time it's only me, correct? Right?
No, it does not. This is called lightning.
Oh.
Can I can I do a reaction in this moment?
What reaction do you need?
I was gonna stand in front of her and take the lightning.
It's from the sky.
Yeah, this is an area of effect.
It is? Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So he's doing it right here, which is going to hit Shinu's dragon form, and it's going to hit Lily.
Okay.
Sorry. Okay. And then that is a 6th level Call Lightning, and he is going to use his Channel Divinity to maximize the damage. So how much damage is that?
Tempest Cleric.
Yep. And that's going to be So that's 30, and then
30.
okay, 60 points of lightning damage. If you fail, go ahead and roll me a dex save, please.
All right.
DC 20.
I'm not very good at these.
Yeah, no. As this happens, you see the lightning, you redirect from the lightning bolt, and then just kind of arc and crash down next to you. Also, Shinu from the dragon sheet needs to roll a dex save, please. Lily, you're going to take 60 points of lightning damage from this call lightning.
Oof.
Yeah, and Shinu's dragon form will also take 60 points of lightning damage as the lightning bolt just kind of strikes into the water and just electrifies everybody around it. That's going to be the end of his Paragon action. Actually, he's going to spend half his movement to stand, and then that's the end of his Paragon action.
On the end of his Paragon action, I'm going to take a tail attack against him.
The chains. Okay, go ahead. Okay.
I'm assuming that hits.
That is definitely going to hit. 24 points of bludgeoning damage. Nice. Okay, and then that is the end of that.
Okay. Yay. Eve is going to walk 30 feet above the water, of course.
Yep.
I'm going to be our back.
Sure.
She is going to cast Far Step on herself.
Okay.
And,
Bonus action.
Yep. Which will take this down to 0. And then I'm going to teleport right here.
Okay.
And then I'm going to, let's see, it was this guy that was looking rough, right? Or this one?
It's this one right here.
Okay. I'm going to Eldritch Blast that one, and then Snowflake is going to do a reaction because she sees me casting a catch trap.
Okay.
And can bite the one in front of her.
Does she have 10? Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah. Go ahead.
Yep.
Make your attacks, please.
That's her bite. I mean her claw. And then here's my Eldritch Blast to the poor guy that's concentrating.
Nobody said they were concentrating. All right. Yeah, his AC is 17. The nat 1 misses just because it's a nat 1, but go ahead and roll damage on the rest. 9 points of damage to the one next to her. And 10, 11, that's 21, that's 34 points of damage. He's still standing. He is not dead. However, he is now rough, and like even in this weird like tempered state, he seems to be aware that he is about to die. Is that the end of your turn?
Yep.
All right. Who's about to die?
This mage right here is close to death.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yeah. And then it is now Shadowscale's turn.
Yeah. Shadowscale is going to yeah, right at this guy.
Welcome back. Okay. Give him a little nom. Roll the attack. Hit. 22 does. 7 plus 5. Nope, he's still alive. He's hanging in there. He's just barely there, though.
Question. Since they seem really adamant about standing still, does she have advantage?
Yeah, sure. Why not? Go ahead and roll the claws. I think that's probably fair. They're not reacting to this at all. They're basically flat-footed. 8 points of damage, still standing. Nope, he's got just the barest scrap of life left.
Is Shadowscale flying? Just for my notes as I'm planning out.
She is not.
Nope. He's on the ground.
Yeah, she's on the ground now. She like skidded to a halt in the water and is now like assaulting these mages. All right, is that the end of Shadowscale's turn?
Yep.
End of her
Can
turn.
communicate with her telepathically though.
Yeah, you can.
Just as an
at the end of her turn, I'd be like, "Oh, you might want to move out of the way next time."
Okay, she'll fly up 30 feet.
Yeah, she still has movement.
Yep. She's gonna fly up 30 feet.
Yep.
Okay, she's up in the air 30 feet. Go ahead and mark that if you don't mind. End of her turn, Ruth Ramar is going to use his third Paragon action, or his second Paragon action. Third Paragon action. There we go. He's going to use his third Paragon action to he's going to go ahead and use the bonus action to call down that 6th level Call Lightning again. And he's going to use his action to disengage and use his 70 feet of movement to get right over here. He's going to Call Lightning right here. And he is not going to maximize it this time. So 6th level, call lightning. Let me roll that.
I forgot to take the Davis turn.
Oh shit. Okay. Well, fuck. That was a really long time ago.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Give me a second here. All right, Ruthramar. So Zuma, Seraph, and Shinu, go ahead and roll me deck save, please.
This is lightning damage, you said?
It is lightning damage.
I am immune to lightning damage.
Okay, do not roll me a deck save, please. You just take it and like hold out the storm bow, and the lightning just kind of swirls around the storm bow rather than actually dealing any damage to you.
I don't get any damage dealt to me, right?
Nope, none.
So that kind of negates my one of my stormbound abilities.
Oh, really?
It does.
Well, what's the ability?
It's called Storm Hunter. If I take lightning damage, I can use my reaction to half it and then throw it back at the creature that dealt it to me.
And you're immune to lightning damage?
Yep.
I will say for this purpose, go ahead and roll me a deck save.
A deck save?
Yeah, go ahead and roll me a deck save.
Alright, I'll probably crush.
Did you use Indomitable there?
Yes.
Okay, good to know.
It didn't fucking save me anyways.
Oof. Right. Yeah, so if you fail, which everyone does except for Zuma, you're gonna take 42 points of lightning damage as the lightning just strikes directly in front of you. If you succeeded, which in Zuma's case you did, you would take 21 points of lightning damage, but instead you can redirect that with your
really?
reaction.
Okay. I'll do that then.
Because I feel like that's a dumb interaction.
Oh, yeah.
All right, who are you redirecting it to?
I'm redirecting it to Ruthmar.
Okay, all right. He takes 20. Well, he takes half lightning damage, so 21 divided by 2 is he's going to take 10 points of lightning damage though. As the lightning strikes him, he looks at you, kind of narrows his eyes at you. He doesn't like you.
I give him a wink.
And then those of you that failed will take the 42 points of lightning damage, and that's going to be the end of his Paragon action.
Can the Deva go?
Oh yeah. Okay, Deva goes ahead and takes his turn.
Uh-oh.
What?
No, I accidentally fucked up my health and now I have 19 health.
I see that. Go ahead. You were full, so just set it back to normal and then subtract 42.
So Deva has
like a butt ton of movement speed.
It's got 90 feet.
Yeah.
I guess it's just gonna go up and
fucking smack a bitch.
Beat the shit out of Ruthermar.
Okay, great. I have this, and just takes his mace and just knocks the fuck out of Ruthermar in the face. Go ahead.
Yeah, here we go. He's gonna make. I just click mace.
Two mace attacks. I believe.
Yeah.
Oof, yeah. Ruthermar blocks it and then catches the second one.
This feels really bad because if I had remembered, the second one would have hit because he would have had advantage.
From what?
Being prone.
Oh yeah, that's oof. Damn. All right. We'll pass over on that. Seraph, it's now your turn.
Fucking had a panic attack there for a sec.
Oh no.
I'm gonna use my action to dash. I believe I have to because I don't have a pole arm. This is not a Maya.
True.
And then I'm gonna action surge.
Okay.
And beat the shit out of Ruthermar.
All right, beat the shit out of fucking kill Ruthermar. It's Haraka 2, Electric Bungaloo. All right, that is those are all gonna hit. 17's not though.
It's a lot of radiant damage.
Okay, and then that's gonna be 59 points of damage to Ruthermar. As you strike him, he kind of recoils on the last strike. And you watch his face. He drops his trident for a second, and then his tentacle and his hand go up around his face. He backs up for a moment and kind of struggles. You feel the whole temple shake around you all of a sudden. And as he removes his hand from his face, you see the skin is now cracking and peeling back, and you see this large beak emerging where like the side of his cheek would be.
I just kind of turn back to Lily. Is this normal?
Yo daddy got problems, dog.
Dog.
All right, fair.
Let's see here.
My turn.
Okay, gotcha. Give me 1 second. let's see. Okay, so I have to do math. Math is hard sometimes. Yeah, there we go. All right, that's gonna be the end of your turn. He does not have a Paragon action to use, so he ain't gonna use one. And then it is now this fucking poor ass water elemental's turn. This guy has no idea what's going on. Guron's 30 feet in the air, right?
Yeah.
5, 10, 20. Okay, he can get right here, and he's gonna stab Oz. He has advantage. Oh, actually, he can't even get right there because he had to use half his movement to stand up. All right, I'm gonna move your token for a second because it's in my way. So he gets like right here. All right, that's the end. I guess he'll dash to get right here. That's the end of his turn. Shinu.
All right. So
He's a white dragon.
Yeah.
Do I go fight them? Do I go bite them?
Oh yeah, you ready, boy? You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, he's gonna fly.
Okay.
Hold on, I gotta make it.
Just instinctually.
Yeah. He's gonna fly.
Uh-huh.
And he's gonna get right here, and he's going to blow some ice breath right down the middle and try to hit these 4 priests.
Ooh, okay.
What's the 90-foot cone?
Oh
You're
wow.
gonna
Okay.
hit,
So if you can. Okay, so if you start right here and go this way, all right, and you have to. So we'll say that, and then. Oh my great gibbly goo!
Oh
That's rather
god,
large.
please don't hit me.
And then it has to make its way back to you in the shortest path possible. Yeah, it will miss her. It will still hit
Shadow scale is 6 or 30 feet in the air.
Yeah.
Right, but it's a 90-foot cone, not a
Okay,
90-foot triangle. Yeah, it's 3-dimensional. Yeah, you would still hit shadow scale here, but you would hit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mages in the process.
Yeah, I'm still gonna do it. Sorry, shadow scale.
Okay.
I believe it's a 22.
He's even already familiar with. Yeah, go ahead and roll the damage on that.
Yep.
I don't remember what the damage is off the top of my head. But...
16 d8.
Woo.
And everybody needs to make con saving throws.
Yep. All right, these mages. I'm just gonna roll. They're not amazing at con saves, so.
Fail.
Okay. Shadow scale is going to take 65 points of cold damage. And then that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's 5d20. All right, and all of these get 2 added to them. What's the DC?
22.
None of those succeed. So all of them will take these 65 points of damage. And hold on, I need to look here. This guy is gone. This guy is gone. This guy has some health left. Three of these mages are just automatically bloodied, and 2 of them are frozen solid and they're no longer chanting. They're just kind of standing there now. And Shibu goes, "Whoa! Usually they just cry."
Good boy.
All right, so that's the end of Shibu's turn. Fucking galaxy brain plays over here. And top of the round, Zuma, it's now your turn again.
Yeah, boy.
So I hit poor Snowflake again. I mean Shadow Scale again, because she's not gonna be able to take it.
Okay. I'm gonna zippy zip, and I'm gonna laugh at Ruthmar while I shoot him
Okay. Yeah, no, that sounds like a good plan.
maniacally.
I was just like, why are you singing? Both of those hit. All 3 of those hit.
Yeah.
Okay. 11, 9, 13, 6, 1, 6. Okay.
I have a question.
Plus a Slayer sneak attack as well. Yeah, what's your
I thought
question?
I rolled for Jeff, but apparently I didn't.
We'll just have him go after your turn.
Oh, I should have just done the 76.
He shot Ruthramar earlier.
Yeah, I think he got deleted off the turn order somehow.
That's weird. We'll just have him go after your turn
Okay,
instead of
that's
messing
fine.
with it. He did definitely get a turn at one point. Yeah, and then 3d6. 73 points of damage as 3 arrows fly forth, striking Ruthramar. He is starting to look a little shaken up, a little hurt. He's not bloodied yet, but he is definitely harmed. And Zuma, is that the end of your like now you have these arrows that are like pinned into him, just turning this guy into a pincushion.
Let's just zip back over here, and we'll be good to go.
Zippity doo dah. All right, it's gonna be the end of your turn. It's now Oz's turn. Oz is gonna do what Oz does best. He's gonna rage, stand up, and he's gonna hit things. He's gonna. Let's see, Ruthermore is really, yeah, he is. He's just gonna kill these Myrmidons, I think. Black Razor, 3 attacks.
One of them is prone.
Yeah, he's making attacks against it. And then he gets his sneak attack. Because he's got an ally within 5 feet. Does he have sneak attack? He does have sneak attack. And then he gets rage damage, and he gets Rite of the Flame or something. Yeah. Okay, great. Give me 1 second here. Rite of the Flame. Great. All right. Let's add 15 to 18 to 23. 5, 2, 2, 4, 9, 84 points of damage to this Myrmidon. All of these hit, and this Myrmidon is wiped off the fucking face of the planet. As he just gets up, pulls Black Razor over his head, lets it drop, just carves this Myrmidon basically in half, and Black Razor just consumes the essence of the elemental. That is the end of Oz's turn. He's now like raging, and the bear is out. It's Ruthramar's turn. At the start of Ruthramar's turn, he is already kind of looking hurt here. He is not happy about this. Seraph just fucked his ass up, and then Zuma came in behind her and then also fucked his ass up. Oh yeah, you guys have been hitting the fuck out of him. I forgot about this.
He's been concentrating on shit?
Yeah, he has to make 7 concentration checks.
Oh god.
These are all DC. And what is his bonus to concentration? It is a +6. So let's see. The 2 fails. The 6th level Call Lightning is gone. Yeah.
Hey.
Nice. Fuck. All right. Start of Ruthramar's turn. He kind of looks around for a second. Yeah.
No. I'm
Okay.
sorry. Continue.
Ruthramar's turn.
Discovery.
Looks around for a second. No. What? Am I lagging?
No, you sound fine to me.
Oh, she's lagging. Yeah. Okay. Are you good now? Okay. Yeah. He's gonna go ahead and raise his trident again. He's gonna like scoop it out of the water. Raise the trident. The trident starts to glow. Can only do this on his turns. Let's go ahead and we're going to use a token here. We will use this token because it is fun and cool. Great. Hey, welcome back. Hope you're ready to die. So I'm gonna turn it upside down to know it's not actually an NPC. And he's going to that'll actually hit him if he does this. He's gonna look at you, Lily. I loved your mother once.
Damn.
Out.
And you watch the water in front of you begin swirling, and you see this dark orb of water rise up and kind of start floating directly in front of you, and you feel something wrong for a second. You're like your body doesn't feel right. Lily,
I know what spell this is.
This is not a spell.
Oh, I'm all right.
All right. The water spins in front of you and becomes this kind of small spinning orb, and it kind of condenses down to this really tiny size, but this darkness just starts growing out of it. Let's see.
It's an orb of annihilation.
I need you to make me a. Yeah, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw, please.
That's not good.
You got this.
All right, is this still a magical effect?
It is a magical effect.
Okay. So I do have advantage.
Okay.
That's
15 succeeds.
Oh.
As you kind of jump back from the spinning sphere, a little piece of your robe gets caught in it and is just obliterated.
Oh.
Orb of Annihilation.
Oh no. All right.
We've
and
seen it
then
before.
that is going to be the end of Ruthermar's turn, I believe. Let's see. Can he do this? No, it's not going to be the end of Ruthermar's turn. He's also going to use a bonus action to cast a spell. He's going to go ahead and cast Expeditious Retreat on himself. And he's going to fucking dip for a minute.
Does that count as disengaging?
It is not. So you'll take attacks of opportunity against him.
Wait,
Yeah.
I can?
Yeah, you can.
Oh.
He has casual 150 feet, 150 movement speed right now, though.
Yeah, I have
gonna zoom.
Sentinel.
Okay, make an attack of opportunity. The David gets one as well. Okay, well, that's gonna. All right, his movement is now 0. Oh, the David hits. Yeah, okay, both of those hit. All right. Damn. McRib.
Sorry, how much movement speed?
0 now, 150 to 0, and it's like reverse acceleration. He's like a McLaren, but the wrong direction. It's gonna be 23, and it's gonna be 40 fucking points of damage from attacks. All right, that's gonna end Ruthermar's turn. Oh no! As you like grab his tentacle and just stab him in the ribs. End of his turn.
Where do you think you're going?
Layer action.
Layer action. Thank you. So for the next layer action, I have to switch tabs here. It's gonna be back to stat block. Water. What did it mean? American opaque. Okay. Great. Okay. So let's see. It happens right here, within 40 feet of him, which is gonna include everyone. All right. So I need Shinu, Oz, and Seraph and the Deva to all go ahead and make me a. Oh, never mind. You don't have to make me anything. You all just take 10 points of cold damage as the water around Ruthermar just pulses for a second, and you watch it just completely freeze over, and then this large like cloud of fog explodes out of the ice as it shatters over the top of the water.
Okay, so it would hit me flying?
Yeah.
Okay, everyone talked at one time.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Growing.
I was reminding Sam that the dragon doesn't take it.
Yep.
Immune.
Okay, immune to cold. Great. You don't take the damage then. Seraph.
Does flying still hit?
Yeah, if you're flying, it
Okay.
still hits.
Okay.
It's any creature within 40 feet of Ruthermar.
10?
Yes, 10 points of cold damage.
Alright, sorry about that.
Yeah, you're fine. And then that is going to be the end of the layer action grow, and it's now your turn.
Okay, cool. So I'm flying 30 feet, so I'm going to move over here. And I'm going to take my actions, which includes the Frightful Presence. And
Okay.
so every single enemy in here, because we're all within 120 feet of each other,
Yep.
has to make a Wisdom saving throw. The DC is 16.
Okay. The Myrmidons fail.
Okay.
Ruthermar is probably going to succeed, though. Let me
Probably.
roll for him. Let's see.
I don't think my bonuses would apply to this. So yeah, just 16.
Add a 6 to this roll because for some reason he doesn't have proficiency, but he should because he's a cleric. But anyway.
Yeah.
20?
Yeah, that makes it.
Okay, yeah. And so so Ruthermar succeeds.
Okay.
And then the Myrmidon fails, so it's frightened of you right now.
Mm-hmm.
I thought Myrmidons were immune to being frightened.
Myrmidons? No.
Oh.
The witchy lady in the previous room was immune to being frightened, not the water elementals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. And then go ahead and take the rest of your turn.
Yep. Okay. Is he concentrating on something?
He is right now. Yes, he's concentrating on extra.
So he's gonna take some pretty big changes. He's gonna take a bite. He's gonna take 2 balls.
Who's he facing, by the way?
We're not using flanking in AshWinter.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
he takes that.
All of those hit.
Yep. So there's the damage. There's the damage. There's the damage.
Wait,
And
hold
then
on.
yeah.
Okay, 60 points of damage.
Okay, cool. And then he has to make 3 saving throws for his concentration checks. He has disadvantage on all of these, and his
you have
DC,
Mage Slayer.
Yeah, his DC is 8 plus 6 plus what's the highest on this dragon? Plus 8. So 8 plus 6 plus 8 is 16, 24.
20. Wait, 8 plus 6 is 14, so it's 20.
22.
Yeah.
No, 8 plus 6 plus 8.
Yeah, that would. Oh yeah, so 22. Okay, gotcha. All right, and then that's gonna be.
Wait, Mage Slayer sets its own DC.
It's the boon of the anti-mage, actually.
Yep.
And so the DC becomes 8 plus my proficiency bonus plus either my strength, dexterity, intelligence, wisdom, or charisma modifier.
Depending on which is highest. Yeah, it's an epic boon. Yeah. So as you just bear down on Ruthermar, his concentration immediately breaks as you just kind of slam him into the wall, pick him up in your mouth, throw him down, and another claw just right on top of him. He is looking a little hurt here. I would call him bloodied.
Yeah. Okay.
He loses concentration for sure.
Cool.
Oof.
And then what's my range on this? Okay.
Okay.
That will be the end of my turn.
End of your turn. All right. End of your turn. He's using Paragon action.
Is this orb in front of me gone?
It is not. It's still there. It's floating and spinning.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Yep. Paragon action. He's going to go ahead and he is going to use his. Is this an action? Can he use this as an action? Magical link between large or larger inanimate. Okay. Does he want to use this right now? I feel like this is a waste, but I mean, I also feel like he's about to get fucked. Yeah, he's going to go ahead and he's going to attempt to divine intervention. Has to roll. He's not a level 20 cleric, so he has to roll for it. All right, he has to roll a 18 or lower.
Uh-oh.
Okay. No way! No fucking way! Okay, alright. Wow, I've only seen this work a handful of times in combat, so I am down with this. Alright, Ruthermar expands into this tentacled mass, much like the old lady did. And as he does so, he is going to teleport right here
Yo,
to the
Todd,
edge.
can I use my reaction to do like channel divinity? Or yeah.
Yeah, I'll allow it.
Oh fuck yeah!
I'll allow it. What is
Are we
your
doing this again?
We've seen this once before.
Yeah. I'm using my oh fuck, what's it
a
called?
level 20 cleric, so it automatically succeeds anyway.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yup, divine intervention, there we go. Oh fuck.
Are you counter interventioning his intervention? Is this an
Yeah,
intervention
fuck
change?
it, let's do it.
Oh my god. You watch this tentacled mass appear, like Ruthermar's throat opens basically, and a tentacle appears out of his throat, and it seems to almost drag him towards his destination. He almost seems to warp through the water to his destination. As he's moving really quickly, you watch this massive hand just appear out of nowhere. This huge arcing hand just block the path. And scoop Ruthermar backwards and just throw him against the wall to where he was. All right.
I can only
Bitch, you're not
imagine his
running away from
terror
me.
when that happens.
Yeah, he looks over at you, Lily. No. All right.
My
Wow.
faith's stronger than yours.
Fucking owned. Wow. You might not get to summon Slackrathel. That's gonna be the end of his turn. His Paragon action, Groan. That was the end of your turn. All right, that's the end. As a note, the ritual circle is glowing very brightly right now.
Guys,
Lily.
a little help.
Ooh, all right. Let me mark that as on cooldown. Yeah. So, you said the ritual circle is glowing very brightly?
Yeah, it is.
Question: what is the ground made of around the ritual circle?
it's all this like smooth stone, and then around the ritual circle, it turns into like this kind of like brick tile stuff.
Okay, hang on.
There's also like a layer of algae over it. God, fucking.
All right. I need to check something specific for the duration. Blah 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 blah. 50 bludgeoning damage. Structures.
Steve, you're gonna be up here in a second.
Oh, here it is.
Wow.
Okay. So question.
Yeah, sure.
Using the Arcana check that I got earlier, would I know that if I somehow cracked the ground, or were to like disrupt the ground underneath the circle, would that disrupt? Like, would that stop the summoning circle?
You rolled a 25 on a Mythal. I would say that you are. You know for a fact that with some rituals like this, it does. With others, it may not. You're not 100% sure. You're like 70-30 yes.
70-30 yes?
Yeah.
It may or may not work, in other words.
You're pretty sure it will, but also there is still a significant chance it may not. What are you doing?
Ooh, is Eve concentrating?
Yes, I'm concentrating on first step. I am floating above the water, though.
If it's gonna mess things up, I can test it.
You're floating.
Yeah,
okay, so you're not on the ground then?
Yeah.
She's on the water.
Yeah. So is this circle on the ground?
Yeah, it is.
Perfect. I cast Earthquake.
Okay. All right. Yeah, go ahead and ping that spell for me, please.
It's.
I know it's long. All right. Cool. 10. Okay, great. Roll me a d100, please.
Okay.
5d, and then also roll 5d6, please. Wow, that was pretty close. All right. 11 points of damage. That is gonna kill. Either way, even if you had rolled a 30, the ritual circle stops glowing, and the tentacle, you watch as it begins writhing immediately as the summoning circle itself closes. The tentacle gets cut off and immediately just begins writhing all around, trying to grab a hold of something. All the reflexes within the tentacle itself propelling it forward, and the ritual circle is disrupted. It killed enough mages anyways, even if you'd rolled above a 70 or 1.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right, is that the end of your turn?
No, it's not. Because Ruthamar needs to make me. Is he concentrating?
He's not.
Okay. He has to make a dex save.
He has to make a dex save?
Yep. This affects a 100-foot radius.
So Oz does as well.
Oz does as well. Ruthamar
Yes.
is using a legendary resistance to automatically succeed here.
Okay.
Okay, Oz does as well. Oz
Does he have advantage on this?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, he would because of Danger Sense.
Then he succeeds.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, Danger Sense lets him succeed here. All right, is that the end of your turn?
Nope. I'm going to use my bonus action to then summon Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
Next
level 2?
to level 2, on top of Ruthamar.
On top of Ruthamar. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna make an attack against him.
All right, roll that attack.
That's an 18.
18 hits, just barely. That is his AC.
Nice. Minimum damage. Feels bad.
Into your turn. Ruthamar is using his final Paragon action for this round.
Wait. I want to move.
Yes. Okay, where are you moving?
Do I know if this thing next to me can follow me?
You're not sure.
We've seen it before, right?
You've not seen anything quite like this before. Roll an Arcana check.
Okay. Boop, boop, boop.
Yeah,
26.
It's a sphere of annihilation. It can
So-
move.
We did see one in the plane with Celestial.
You've never seen one like this. Anyway, it is a sphere of annihilation. It can move.
How far can it move? Don't know that.
With the 26, yeah, you know it can move 20 feet per turn.
Alright, cool. So yeah, I'm just gonna get right here then.
Okay, great.
And that is my turn.
That is your turn. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Ruthermar. Yeah. Okay. He looks around. You see the summoning circle. He sees the summoning circle, or feels it rather, suddenly disrupted, and he. You watch as a set of sigils appears on his hand. He is going. Ooh, actually, he can't cast that. He doesn't have a spell for it. He doesn't have a spell slot for it. Look,
Feels bad.
feels fucking bad, man. Man, that divine intervention, fucking okay. Yeah, he's gonna go ahead and he's gonna pop his 8th level spell here to use this spell slot. You watch a series of sigils appear on his hand, and as he kind of grasps one of like this large nodule that's currently bursting out of his chest, you watch him just disappear.
That's not good.
What do you cast?
From your perspective, looked a whole lot like some kind of teleport to you.
Gate! Use gate, Lily!
Oh yeah.
Bitch, get back here!
Okay, let's get into his Paragon action. Eve, what are you doing here? The ritual circle is disrupted.
Yeah, Eve is gonna teleport here.
Uh-huh.
And she's gonna wait for Lily to pop that gate.
Okay. Well, so you're just holding an action?
Yeah.
Alright. Shadow Scale. The mages are still chanting, by the way, but they don't seem to be doing anything.
Yeah, Shadow Scale is just gonna slowly kill them.
Okay. Yeah, over the next couple of seconds, they don't move, fight back, or anything else. They're gone. They're not real people. So we'll say
Dead bodies.
yeah,
everywhere.
they're just bodies now. Seraph, what are you doing?
The gate that Lily pops out, does that pop out like right beside her?
She can put it anywhere within like 60 feet of her.
Okay, well, I'm gonna work on
Yep.
just moving closer.
Okay.
And I'm gonna hold my action.
Okay. This Mirabin is fucking terrified. It's gonna run.
It's terrified.
It's gonna run like. It can run pretty fucking far too, so it's gonna run like right here. Get to the edge of this like ocean area here. Shinu?
Doesn't he get 2 attacks of opportunity then?
That's right, he does. So Shinu gets an attack of opportunity,
Yep, he
and
does.
Oz gets an attack of opportunity.
Is it a bite attack or a claw?
It can be anything on that sheet that's not a multi-attack.
Okay. Bite.
All right, go ahead and roll damage. Oz will roll a 15 plus 9, and then Oz will roll a Black Razor. Yep, that's gonna be he's fucking dead. All right. Shinu's turn.
I guess. Gonna fly.
Man.
Well, he's just gonna fly over and be like, "Hey, did I do good?"
He's like comes back to you. He's like wagging his tail, almost
Yeah.
knocks over Shadow Scale for a second.
Shadow
It's a
Scale's
giant
flying.
Yeah,
Alright.
he's just gonna rest right next to me.
Okay. Zuma, what are you doing? Wow.
Oh, he's like way over there. So Ruthermar's running, right?
Ruthermar just teleported away, but Lily's
he
already
teleported?
kind of Lily's already kind of said she's about to pull his ass back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna ready a
Um,
disintegrate spell. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna just like ready my attack whenever he's back.
Okay. Yeah. Oz is just gonna kind of get right here. And, oh my god! Oh no! I just had a terrible idea. All right. By the way, this is a sphere of annihilation. I imagine Lily would let you all know that being within 20 feet of this thing is death.
Yeah. Yep.
Do not
yeah,
be within.
Yeah, I'm gonna back us up a little bit there.
Yeah. Seraph, you're free to adjust.
Snowflake is, I mean, shadows get, holy shit. I'm doing it now
Would I
too.
be able to-
It's flying.
Shibu needs to move as well.
Yeah, Shibu needs to. We'll just. There you go.
I'll just put myself near the rest of the melee people.
Yeah, everybody kind of backs up a little bit, like, wait, maybe we shouldn't be this close to a sphere of annihilation. Okay, and then it is now Ruthramar's turn. On Ruthramar's turn, he is going to do things that you cannot see that he is doing right now. Okay. All right, and then that's going to be the end of Ruthramar's turn. Gron?
Okay. Not trusting where he's at, and I still see the circle on the ground, right?
Yeah, it's not glowing anymore, and none of the mages are left alive. But you still see that there is a circle broken up on the ground. There's also a tentacle still writhing around on the ground, trying to get some purchase.
It's broken up though.
Yeah, it's broken up pretty bad. Lily earthquaked it.
Yep.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to decide if I'm intelligent enough to know that if it would stop it or not. Like if somebody could.
Free to roll an Arcana check.
Would I know that it stopped?
You would be like 98% confident that it is completely stopped.
I relate that. I relay that through the telepathic bond.
Okay.
Yeah, Groen, you're not 100% positive, but then Lily says so.
All right. Well then, I also will move here and hold my action. Does that include multi-attack? I don't know. Okay, cool. I am waiting for him to pop back into existence when he's going to get insta-fucked by everybody standing by.
Yeah, there's a lot of death about to happen. All right.
Yeah, lots and lots of death.
I have an important question.
Yeah, sure.
How sure am I he just teleported?
Like 98.6715%.
Okay.
It's a lot of 98s, but there's no 100s.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Lily walks up right here and slams her staff down, casting Gate, and yells, "Father, you cannot run!" And I cast Gate on him.
Okay. Where do you want the gate to appear?
He's not running.
Right here.
He's teleporting.
Okay. All right. As this occurs, Ruthramar is torn back from where he once was. And I will say everyone can move to get attacks on him because they were holding actions and stuff. It's fine. To come back from where he once was, and the gate spills him forth as he kind of tumbles in. You now even see like his transformation is even further gone than it was. He now has just like water. Like he almost looks like a cross between a kraken and a water elemental for a moment. As he spills forth, there are beaks emerging from his skin at multiple places. He's covered in barnacles and urchins, and there's this swirling water around him that has basically replaced his legs, more or less.
This ends now.
All right.
Fuck.
What's the order for the attacks of opportunity?
All of you just go ahead and roll your attacks.
Yeah, and also
his AC, I will say, keep track of if your attacks hit yourselves. His AC is 18.
Can I use my spiritual weapon on him?
Yeah, sure.
I will wait till this mess of rolls is done.
You said it was 18?
Yep.
So I crit on one of mine.
Okay.
I'm gonna let them roll because mine's an actual save.
What's yours? Disintegrate?
Yep.
Okay.
I know he can exceed on it, but he still takes that damage.
No, disintegrate save or suck.
1, 2,
It is?
3, 4, and a crit.
Okay, is that all the attacks we're making?
Did I get? Okay, I'm gonna.
If you roll an 18 or higher, go ahead and roll damage.
Don't forget the dragon in Azuma.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he gets some too. Oh my god. All right.
All right, that's spirit's damage. I'll roll next. Just so
I'm
we
not
can keep
done
it.
yet.
Yep, you guys all just roll. I've got it.
Okay.
Where is it?
Oh God, Jesus.
One of mine didn't go through. There we
I'll
go.
retract my disintegrate. And
Oh, wait, hold
Eldritch
on. No,
Blast.
it did. It just looks
Okay.
weird. Please ignore that 15. I apologize.
Okay. All right. Yep. Go ahead and roll all of those. Oh my God.
Only one of those hits.
Okay. Okay. All right. Is that
How
everybody?
you doing, Death?
Not yet. I'm about to do mine.
Okay. Go ahead.
And the 76.
Hey, don't forget about Oz.
Oh yeah.
Does
yeah,
he
yeah.
need to go?
And,
You really
also
don't, but-
my cause losses.
I mean, he would,
Wow.
so.
All right. Great.
Also, Jeff.
Yeah, go for it. Sure, why not? We're just piling on damage. This is really just like
Oh,
party
shit.
damage in a single round now.
I'm just imagining the abject terror, right? Like he thought he gets away, he gets jerked back, and then just like all of this descends upon him at once.
I
Yeah,
wanna action
exactly.
surge and do it again.
Good. Okay. So the record for highest amount of damage in a single round of attacks of opportunity against a surprise target goes to the campaign of AshWinter
What?
for 383 damage from attacks of opportunity. For reference, Ruth Ramar had 244 HP left.
Oh wow! So theoretically, we
Um,
could have messed up.
Yeah, you could have not killed him there, but he is the most dead thing anyone could ever even imagine. As he appears, Oz manages to get a stab in, an arrow just appears out of his neck. Spiritual weapon from Lily slams into him, knocking him sideways into Shibu's mouth, who picks him up and throws him to Groen, who slams him down with the claws. The Deva just smashes him in the face with a mace. A couple of Eldritch Blasts hit him in the face. Oh my God.
And I cast Soul Cage to try and catch a soul.
Okay, roll me a spellcasting ability check, please.
Okay.
You are rolling against a demi-deity, just for reference.
Oh God.
Can I assist in any possible way?
Actually, you don't have to. How badly do you want this?
I would say no.
How badly do you want this? I use my moat.
Oh,
Oh.
fuck.
That is an automatic success, then. You're allowed to use the moat after you see the roll. Do you still want to use your moat?
Would it still succeed?
I mean, you just rolled charisma there. Like, that's...
If
Oh,
a 25 succeeds, sure. If not,
25
I use
succeeds,
moat.
yeah.
Okay, I won't
Yes,
then.
yes. Okay, yeah. You're allowed to use the moat after you see the roll, so...
It means a lot to me that you'd be willing to do that, though.
That's why I was asking.
All right. Just before the soul escapes the body, you do feel it, and using Darkwire's ability, you snatch it kind of out of the ether for a moment, and manage to secure it. You feel a force pulling on it. However, that force is not strong enough to tear the soul away from you, and you manage to hold on to it just barely. You feel a presence looming over you for a moment before it finally disappears.
You can imagine the virtual her, the spiritual her is going like, "Fuck you! I want back off, bitch."
All right.
This is my nummy soul.
Wow.
I think I just pissed off a Demi Deity.
Good, perfect. Can I get you to transfer that into a soul gem?
Sure. You just need to make it.
I should already have one.
You do.
So,
Yeah, I can. Just don't go putting that in a body that can fight back.
no.
Yeah, we're not having another Azkiel.
And
Yeah, I'm
then
fairly certain I have Luna's because that's empty now.
I would
You do.
highly advise taking a soul-eating dagger and having it eat it. Just saying.
Is the tentacle still moving?
It is. It's twitching around. You know, like insect legs do.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do a round of combat on that just to kind of get it to stop.
Yeah, just
I don't.
breath,
I don't
just
know if I need to
breathing
roll it.
breath over. You don't need to. It's fine.
Yeah, I figured I
just
just wanted to ask.
breathing this ice breath over it, kind of a couple of times.
an
You managed to
octopop.
actually freeze it. God damn. You managed to actually freeze it solid, and it stops moving entirely.
And
Enjoy
then
the
I would
octopop.
also, I would also like to use my burrow speed to like fuck up the circle a little bit more, just to make sure. It's
Oh yeah,
good,
easily.
You know?
Yeah, you're huge. You managed to just absolutely destroy any remnants of the circle as well. Groen, you're pretty attuned to magic in the natural world. You do feel near you as you're near this kind of like small ocean area. There's even more of a presence here near the water. And as you kind of approach it, just trying to get a feel for it, you feel like there's something probably under the water.
Oh, guys, I'd get out of the water now.
You're all in the water, but
You mean the deeper water?
The stone up here is not in the water, right?
all of the stone there, it's all slightly underwater. It's just a few
Okay.
feet of water, and then it goes like way deeper as you hit the edge. This edge right here.
Well, I would say that, and then I would go and floating.
I can help anybody who wants help.
What's in there?
I don't know, but I can tell something. It feels weird.
Good enough for me. Oz just goes over and starts like chopping Ruthermar's body up.
I want his head, please.
Yep. Nope. Already got it. Hands you the head.
Figures you would want the head.
Lily also
Oh,
gives
I love
Eve a
that.
hug. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, you're welcome. I would have made sure that you got it. Though the last one took the soul.
Is this a ritual? Can I guess this is a ritual? Let's find it.
Knowing what I know about religion too, would I be able to tell that the presence I feel is the spirit of the god that Ruthamar was trying to summon, or do I need to make a religion check?
Yeah, roll a religion check.
Okay.
Okay, 19. You feel like it's a similar presence to what you felt a moment ago next to this summoning circle, like very similar.
Am I able to kind of pinpoint an epicenter of it?
Yeah, it's pretty much directly below in the water.
Basically what I'm asking is if I was to like try to start digging down to, because if it feels like a summoning circle, I would want to find it.
It kind of does. It's in the water.
It's in the water.
So like up here?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, we're here to stop a summoning. You still, if the thing is still alive, you should probably kill it.
I would agree.
And I'm gonna start trying to dig, like moving clumps of earth out of the way to try to find it and destroy it.
Okay. Yeah, you do have a burrow speed. I will say eventually you seem to break through some of the stone. You are now in kind of this open underwater area, and you see further down there is this large, what looks like maybe an old ruin, perhaps. And you see the statue of this massive kraken. The statue itself is larger than you are, even as an ancient white dragon. And for a second, you kind of are taken aback almost because it looks like this huge kraken for a moment. And then you notice it's actually a statue, and directly below it there is a summoning circle, currently active, and two tentacles are trying to like pry their way out of it. It looks like it's unattended currently, though. So it looks like it's failing slowly.
I'm gonna use a spell.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use Bones of the Earth.
Ooh, okay.
Like
nice.
every point around the summoning circle is the pillar, and it's just gonna.
Yeah, I've got you. You just kind of ruin the summoning circle with Bones of the Earth. Yeah, easily managed to do that. And the summoning circle is easily vanquished, as it is currently unattended, and no one is keeping it powered.
Hey, Groen.
Yes.
Whatever the hell that is. do you think you could fill it in completely, destroying the statue?
Yeah, I think I could do that.
And I'm gonna go start smacking around in the statue.
Yeah. Okay. It would take you a little while to get the statue destroyed, but you could do it. It's a good 15 minutes work, though.
In this time, I use a spell scroll of Gentle Repose.
On the head. Okay. Okay. You have preserved your father's head.
Cool.
It's a little creepy, and considering he's in that soul gem, I think he might not be happy.
This campaign just went a little more Tim Burton than I originally intended to, but I like it.
Do I still feel any disturbances in the forest or anything like that?
No. As soon as you disrupt that circle, it is gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna fly myself back out.
A beautiful map.
Yeah, you did really good on this map.
No.
Show us the other side of the map, please.
I will show you the other map.
Oh.
Show you the other map. There was a whole second phase to this fight, and
What is
Gate.
this?
That was the guardian that Ruthermar was summoning at the bottom. He was pulling out there was a backup summoning circle in case the first one got dismissed. And he teleported his ass down here to summon the fucking this like Omega water elemental. This thing has fucking 1,000 HP.
Oh, he did.
So once again,
Oh. Gate.
Get fucked.
Broken fucking spell.
Your two big bads we fought, and one got feeble-minded, the other one got gated out of trying to do anything.
The best part is
second phase of the fight was hard as fuck too. Like, ugh.
the best part is
I would have given Oz the big bomb and placed it.
The best part is what?
The best part is that he has legendary resistances. He didn't use all of them.
Yeah, he still had one left.
Keeping track, and Gate doesn't doesn't
A saving
provoke Gate
throw.
saving throw.
Yeah. No save, he just appears.
Yep.
Oh man. Alright. As
Get
you
fucked.
bring this encounter to a close, Ruthermar, one of the major threats, finally defeated. Almost anticlimactically. You guys didn't struggle with that very much at all.
we're not going to talk about Oz's health.
I mean, I'm gonna count the first fight as part of it, and that meteor sucked.
Who wants to go party with some good alcohol that I have at the shop?
I have a lot of good alcohol too.
They have alcohol in
Wait,
that one place that serves.
I almost said Asmodeus, and I'm like, wait, that's not correct. And then I was like, let's correct that. It's Azkaban. No, Asgard. There we go.
Like you did better than me.
And I would also
And if anybody needs a place to stay afterwards, my farm is open.
Hey, I've got some gardens that you can stay in, along with some animal pens that are very lush, except for the burning foliage every now and then.
I have a bed that I will go to later.
Oh shit!
Yeah?
Huh?
I send ascending to Aolar,
Oh, okay, nice.
and I tell him Father is dead.
Oh.
I completely forgot he was going to help us with this fight.
Yeah, he was. However, at this stage, ALR might have been annihilated. ALR is like level 13. Yeah, you
Jeff
send ascending.
survived.
Yeah, he'd have been fine. He's got 126 health. He'd be fine.
I mean, I would have just made him the white dragon instead. Let's be
That's true.
honest.
Oh, can we talk about fucking making the pet the white dragon? Come on. Some big brain shit.
That was 500 IQ plays right there.
Yeah, I was like, all right, wait, hold on.
Well, it was always going to be Oz, but then I was like, well,
I'm about to yellow card your ass.
Yeah, so
why?
real talk. What happens if I just like true polymorph Shiva into a white dragon?
What happens if you true polymorph Shiva into an even more powerful hellhound?
Or
You could make it
An
look
ancient
like
white
a white dragon. Make her fire.
That is Zuma's call because Shiva is Zuma's pet.
It was a wedding present.
Oh.
The question is, do you want a hellhound or do you want an ancient red dragon?
I'd like to
Why not
keep a
both?
dog, but
No, if you want to keep your
Dragons-
dog, dude, then
Hey,
keep your dog.
if I had to cast a suggestion, it's excellent laying on shadow scale at night. It's nice to have a big comfy pillow.
Yeah, but the dog is so cute.
Shibu just speaks up. I like dog.
yeah,
Alright.
I'm gonna get with my dog here.
Okay.
If
You
he
could.
doesn't want to be a dragon.
You could, however, turn him in, like, enhance his already hellhound abilities by making him more hellhoundy. That is technically possible, as higher CR hellhounds do exist. So.
Oh. Do you want me to do that?
Yeah.
Is he still dog? Yes, do it.
He is still dog.
He is still dog.
Just stronger dog.
He changes almost not at all. He just becomes slightly higher CR. Okay.
Is
I'll
there
let
is
you say
there a
later.
CR20?
It's a Tibetan
There's not
mastiff.
the highest official stat block for hellhounds is CR8, which is still pretty high, considering Shibu is like CR2 right now.
Oh.
Yeah, he's
And
barely hanging on.
That's fair.
there's always shape change fun with it too, if we need it,
Yeah.
Sam.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go from
Shibu.
Houndour to Houndoom.
Exactly. Shibu's a Houndoom now. God damn it.
A mega Houndoom.
Exactly. Oh god, wait. hold
Shiba
on. I
is
don't know what that means.
evolving.
Did
Shiba is evolving.
did ALR send anything back?
Yeah, you get a response after a few moments, and it's like a sigh of relief combined with a sigh of frustration at the same time. And he good. And that's it.
Okay.
It's a sigh that speaks a lot more than words could ever speak. It's like a decade of tension and stress all released at the same time.
Fair.
All right.
So we're going to and at this point we're done here, right?
Yeah, I think we're done here.
Oh my god.
Let's see. Monk Lady or Limbo?
Huh?
Then for our next endeavor.
You can either go after Sympactinal, the monk, who is currently spreading the word of Nyarlathotep, or you can go to Limbo to retrieve and destroy Azakil's soul gem.
At this point, I'm gonna drop the shape change.
Okay.
I have the feeling that unless we're actually worried about the spreading of the word of Nyarlathotep,
I am. Considering.
do you actually think it's more worse than Azakil?
Considering it corrupted a god instead of ate it. You need to really think about that.
It is a pretty serious threat.
Well, I guess we'll do that. All in favor, please say aye.
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 I? I as in like eyeball or as in me?
Whoa.
Oh, whoa.
Whoa.
Both.
I think.
I as in you.
Yeah, you.
No, that has nothing to do with an eye. That's an ooze.
Okay. So from here, you kind of exit the temple. The rains have stopped as you exit, you notice, and
Oh,
Oh.
I think we can deal with her tomorrow.
I'm perfectly fine.
What?
Fuck you.
Rin knows exactly.
Fuck you.
She's saying this out, not aloud. But we should also. I mean, I guess technically chopping off the head of the snake would be a good idea. But what if she has people that are underneath her that are just as fanatical about this?
I mean,
You could ask the head. Never mind. Let's do it.
yeah.
You're gonna fucking gator, aren't you?
Yeah.
I hate you.
Then I advise doing it outside of Waterdeep somewhere.
Of course.
Away from the city gates.
God, I fucking hate this.
Does gate only work on people?
Gate works on any creature you can name.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The only people that can
so-
literally deny it is a deity.
Yep.
Oh.
Literally says it in the spell. The only people that can resist it are deities, and I'm
Yep.
like, this
So I
seems
can't-
broken.
I can't gate Azekeel.
Yeah.
Correct.
But it only works on living beings,
It works on any living creature. Yes.
so not on objects.
It would not work on an object.
Yes. I looked at that earlier because I thought I could just gate Ezekiel's soul ship.
That's exactly what I was thinking.
But we had promised Stella,
God,
so I would have.
That's
done
what
that.
it is. Gate. I'm renaming Gate. We're not changing the spell, but I'm ruling right now. Gate's no longer called Gate. Gate is called Anti-MacGuffin.
Well, you literally said we could do her in a session to me earlier.
Yeah, no, you can. She is meant to be a session fight. She's about to be a 3-second fight though.
Mush.
Gate. Oops. Did I
Man.
summon you? I'm sorry.
Man, imagine if we set this up too and I scry on her and I wait until she's having the speech or something, right? And we just pull her through the gate.
Fucking pop.
And we shout something through the gate, something intimidating like Worshippers of Nyarlathotep be damned. This is what happens to your leader, and we just throw her head back through.
Oh.
But we need her head.
Oh.
So you
Throw the
can
body back through.
you can
Throw
send
the
a
body
rest-
back through.
Body
Yeah.
No, listen. You could wish for a replica head.
Maybe doesn't have a wish.
I do not have wish.
Opening
Damn.
Zuma has 2 of them.
I do have 2 wishes.
That is
Oh,
a
that's true.
waste.
That is a waste.
Is it
but
a
was
waste?
funny.
Is it a waste? Is it a waste to have perfect intimidation?
I'm saving them for a rainy day.
This is true.
Rainy day, rainy day.
He's saving them for marriage reasons.
Yeah, no. So what we can do is we can just soul cage her, right? And that way,
Oh my God.
Eve has her soul. She can consume the soul with dark wire, and we can just throw the body back through and be like, "Worshippers of Nyarlathotep be damned. This is what happened to your leader," and then close the gate.
Yeah, I'm literally going to be fighting a, I guess, god level deity type creature, other than a minor deity. Oh, this is gonna be interesting.
All right. So yeah, you temple. The rain has stopped. You make your way back to the inn.
Oh wait,
Yes.
was there any loot?
Yeah, we should probably look for
sure.
loot.
Yeah, there is some loot. You do obtain Ruthermar's trident, which you actually already know about.
Yep.
Funny enough.
Yep. Oh yeah, we gotta look for the other one. Where are the other 2 ones he supposedly had? He had this one and the other one.
He had one vein. A second here. Yeah, you do also the spear that he had hidden away. There is a lot of loot within the area here. This is kind of like his treasure room. And you've already got Winvane's card. I'll just go ahead and pop this open here, and I will. If you give me a second, I will copy what it does onto it.
Very well. Okay, we got drowned
Because I remember I hid what Winvane did.
in vain.
Oh, he basically had elemental weapons.
Yeah, he had elemental weapons. He had 2 of them. And you guys destroyed one of them at one point. That was Tinder Strike. And
Yeah.
then Oz still has the Iron Spike. Those were 4 of the keys to the Temple of Orn.
Ooh, I
Yeah.
like Song of the Four Winds.
Mm-hmm.
Are we literally doing the thing the next day, or are we gonna take a little bit of time before we go
It's up to
after
y'all.
this person?
I would say the next day. But, I mean, up to you.
I just have some stuff I could do on the side if we were taking a couple days. That's why I'm asking.
Yeah, I would vote the next day. Just
Okay.
get it over with,
Yeah, that way we can prep for limbo.
I mean, I'm gonna be completely honest here. You pull her through the gate by herself, there's not gonna be a fight. She's strong, but she is not. She is strong, but she is not face down all the party of level 20s strong.
So, I opened up items, weapons.
Yeah.
The first thing I see is Oz's axe thing.
Yep.
What's
It's his like.
Actually, Iron Fang's in my bag of holding.
Okay, people are speaking.
Sorry.
Okay. All right, what were you saying?
It was his axe thing that he got made in Baldur's Gate that has like it can turn into like a fucking double-headed axe and it deals radiant damage and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. I just don't saw Hefe's revenge, so.
Yeah, that Oz's axe thing is Hefe's revenge.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, Iron Fang is safely in a bag of holding, right?
Okay. Oh. Alright, and then you return to the inn and your farms. And we'll say that's probably the end of the session there.
Cool. I have an important question.
Yeah, I have some kind of answer.
Is there any way to communicate with Ruthermar's soul?
Yeah, there would be, but we will get to that next session then.